fucking record button every fucking time. No. Stop the fucking theme song. Shut up, fuck you. Shut up. Every fucking time. Every time John has McDonald's now, he comes to me and says, hey, did you know I had McDonald's? Knowing full well that I'm doing my best to not have McDonald's or DoorDash this year, okay? We're on September 12th. I have 3 months left, okay? 4 months. What month? No, 3 months left, okay?
Yeah, 3 and some change.
2.5. Anyway, no one's quite sure how much time I have left. Okay, but John comes to me and he's like, "Did you know I had McDonald's?" And then presses the fucking go button. What am I supposed to do? Also, I was blowing the fuck out last time, and I've turned myself down more.
Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate that. I didn't know if it was. I didn't know. I didn't. Well, I did know in time for the last recording of If You're Driving that we did. But yeah, the last episode video was
rough,
you gotta crank it down, crunchy.
I'm here. Is this good?
Yeah, a little quiet, but I think quiet's probably better than the alternative.
I'll split the difference on that.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
What if
that makes sense.
Audio? Should we have done this before? Oh, you know what?
Probably.
How's this? Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Great. There was a slider. Do you want to guess what the slider was at?
No.
On a scale of 200? 150 for some reason.
150, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why? Cool.
Hey, let me ask you this. Why is the scale to 200?
Great question, John. Great question. Because it feels like it would only go up to 100.
It feels like 100 would probably be.
That seems the normal thing to do.
Yeah, hey, welcome to the VGV's podcast. This is episode 67.
What'd you get at McDonald's?
Well, I've got to tell you Anne's order in doing this, which is kind of insane. Okay. I get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and I get egg McMuffin. Some days I get a hash brown, but all three of those things is like kind of a lot. So I didn't do that today. I didn't do that today. I just did egg McMuffin and bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Anne gets a hash brown.
That's
2 plain biscuits with 4 strawberry preserves.
What's a second divorce, John? It's just 2. It's just 2.
It's just a second divorce. Like some people get married like 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
4 or 5 times.
Yeah. My Uncle Jed got it right in 3. So
3rd time's the charm. That's what they say. Hey, that's crazy. How much is one biscuit at McDonald's?
Price wise, I think it's like $1.50 or something like that.
Maybe that's good math.
No, it's not because what was so funny is that like she's kind of like doing some calorie stuff some days. So what was funny is that it was then determined that it was just going to be 1 thing of jelly per biscuit instead of 1 thing of jelly per half biscuit.
Got it.
But that's normally what it is 1 thing of jelly per half of biscuit, which is a lot of jelly for a biscuit.
But I mean, the jelly's good.
The jelly's fine.
It's not
good.
Here's my thing. I just didn't even. It's shocking to me because it's not a thing that I thought you could ask for. It
used to be a thing that they would actually like. Now I don't know about advertise, but they would like have it on the menu.
Just a biscuit.
They don't have it really on the menu anymore, so you have to go ask for it.
It's the fucking secret menu at McDonald's.
Yeah. Also, one of my favorite things is that if you go on, and I haven't done this in a while, but if you go on DoorDash, why did I say it like that?
I don't know. That's crazy. It's like the first time you've ever said it. That was nuts. DoorDash. That was crazy, dude. But yeah, you go on DoorDash and you try to find a biscuit. Is it in there?
Uber Eats. No. So the biscuits are there, but you can only get 2 jellies on DoorDash. They won't let you get 4 jellies on DoorDash. They will let you get 4 jellies on the McDonald's app.
Do you remember when you could leave notes in DoorDash for requests?
Yes.
For stuff.
So many stores have basically just stopped doing that.
Yeah, they say fuck.
They're like, fuck it. We won't do any of that. We will not do
special
any of this.
shit. Go kick rocks.
Yeah, kick rocks. They just don't do it anymore. I think maybe one of my favorite things though is that this morning I drove through. They give you the code right in the McDonald's app, and I won't even tell you what the code is. I'll just do a quick reenactment of.
Please.
Okay. You are the drive-through person, and I've driven there.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Would you like to try out the new snack wrap, or do you have a mobile code?
I do have a mobile code.
Okay, what is it?
You are 13.
Sir, I have not. They didn't let me work here until I was 16.
You know what's funny, Nikki? It's the only time a code has confused someone. She said something under her breath about like pull up to the next, and as I pulled up, she goes, "Wait, did you say you are 13?" And as I was driving off, I stopped and I yelled my held out of my head out of the window, and I was like, "Yeah, you are 13." And the other driver had already like pulled up so far I couldn't back up. And then when I pulled up, the first lady was like, "You're John, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Do you want your receipt?" I was like, "No." I pull up to the second window, and she just like exasperated looks at me and goes, "It's not ready yet. Can you pull up to the third window?" And I was like, "Yes." I was at the third window. This McDonald's has a third window, which is like a penalty box. For? The second window is when your food is ready. The third window is the first penalty box, and then there are 2 actual penalty boxes.
Joe would drive his fucking Jetta through the doors of the establishment.
He would kill everyone inside. Yes. So I was sitting at this third window for, I'm not kidding, 10 minutes.
Wait, does the second
never said. I've literally in all my fucking years, legitimately, have never been at a McDonald's as long as I was at one this morning.
That's crazy. Okay, wait, sorry, I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
One, does the second window have an around exit past the third window?
Yeah, so you'll be able to just get out. You can definitely swoop past. Okay. Yes.
So no one was sitting behind you for 10 minutes.
Correct. It cleared out. It cleared out by the time I got my food.
Do you think they did what I did, which is say I didn't even know we could just put 1 biscuit in the bag?
I don't know. I really don't know because, like, you know, I got out of physical therapy. The McDonald's is like literally a minute away. Yeah. Well, I'm sitting in my car answering work emails as I make the order.
Yeah.
I make the order. It's like, okay, cool. Like, it'll be ready.
Yeah.
Clearly, it was
not. I think it wouldn't be interesting most of the time, but there should be a public repository for every McDonald's in the country that is basically game log, but for the McDonald's, right?
I love that idea. A Dwarf Fortress game log of every
moment
that would
to
be
you
so
what
sick.
happened, so that you could and of course it's like it is anonymized, so there's no information, right? But it's like person A has ordered 2 McMuffins and 3 biscuits, and then the biscuit machine broke for 45 minutes. That would be
so cool.
I really think they should do it. We're trying to leverage data in so many ways that don't matter right now.
That don't matter.
But that's good. That would be sick. Here, McDonald, $2 a month to access that data. That's not a bit. I think I would pay $2 a month if I could access every McDonald's in the country's game log. Fucking Sports Reference, except it's for McDonald's, and then you can rank the best cooks at the fucking McDonald's. Like, and now listen,
like Egg McMuffin output.
We obviously can't do this because then they're gonna start cutting people who are low.
You find the McDonald's that has the shortest time between hash brown in fryer and in hand.
Bag?
So you're like, I want the hash browns that will actually send me to the hospital. Like I want to go there.
Not.
Like I want to go to the hospital. God, that would be so sick.
God, it
That would
would
be
be so
so
sick.
cool. God, I love that fucking Dwarf Fortress logs for McDonald's. Yeah, I mean, you'd have all sorts of cool stuff, like being able to see, when and if ice cream machines actually do break, the
Yeah,
mythical,
and like just say kind of like do people like what is popular at this McDonald's? Is
right?
the Big Mac or the Quarter Pounder more popular at the McDonald's that you go to?
Yeah,
That's good
love
data.
good data,
That's important to know.
good data, super good data. I love that. That's such a good idea.
Thanks.
Um,
Like they should hire me. I'd work. You know what? I'd work for McDonald's.
yeah,
I'll say
why
it.
not?
If
God.
McDonald's wanted to pay me money to work at corporate, I'd work there.
Just like the fucking NBA 2K Instagram stats
Exactly.
account. It's just
Exactly.
Nikki
It's right
fucking
there.
crunching the numbers
It's
on
right there.
hyper local McDonald's locations. God, that'd be so cool. That'd be a really good job.
And that's why it won't exist.
That's
If I worked at McDonald's, Cosmics would still be open, okay?
yeah.
You'd still be able to get a juice and one hash
juice. I
brown
know.
in Illinois if you wanted.
Nikki would be opening so many locations that just have a giant Mac Tonight on the fucking
Dude.
roof,
My favorite
just looking down at you.
everywhere. That was fucking crazy.
I
My
didn't
favorite
see it.
McDonald's toy. That's good for the listener at home. I spit everywhere and do with
Everywhere.
that information what you will. My
Slow
favorite,
it down, reverse it, zoom, enhance.
My favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy was that they did because McDonald's has been a NASCAR sponsor for a million years.
A long time.
And they had a die-cast car, like NASCAR, with a Mac Tonight livery on it. And it was the coolest thing that I'd ever gotten from McDonald's. And now it's BTS. They're not quite Nintendroids and they're not quite Funko Pops. But it's BTS and you have to collect them because there's like 26 of them or something fucking crazy.
Wow.
Remember when
wild.
it used to be so simple. It used to be just for boys and girls because that's all there was back then. And you could just go in and say, I want a boy toy. Or you could go in and they would give you a fucking VHS cassette. Is that what they were
VHS
called?
cassette? Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it used to be simple.
A thing a VCR eats.
Yeah.
That's what we used to call it.
Yeah, what
We call it VCR food.
A Big Mac for me and some food for the VCR.
Food for the VCR, please. I love food for the VCR.
Yummy.
So good. How are you? I know why. You always look nice, but I know why you look nice. But you look nice.
I wasn't wearing this for that.
Oh, what you look? You know what?
Couldn't dignify it. TBQH.
That's great. But you do look great. So that's good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm good. I had a woman shoot a laser into my face today.
Did
and
okay?
I'll say this. I walked in. She was doing. They love to let people train on me.
That's. It's like
Can I try that again?
Yeah.
Can I try that one
Wow.
again?
I wasn't even going to say anything.
Michael Hyam in his car that he doesn't own just slammed on the brakes and drove into the fucking bay.
Yeah, just going, hey, yo.
Every time I go to a medical professional, the last like 5 or 6 times, it has been the trained medical professional, and then they're like, is it okay if this child, they're not
Is it
a
okay
child,
if this-
if this child watches?
Yes.
And then I say yes, and then because like the weight of saying no is kind of crazy. Like what the fuck? What? I don't care. Whatever. So I go in, and she was like, "How was it last time?" And I'm like, "Oh, actually, it was pretty bad." And in retrospect, I think it was because I put the numbing cream on my face too early, or too late. So I think when the laser hit my face, it was boiling the numbing cream and killing the hair at the same time, which was unpleasant for me. It was the worst. I've been doing laser for a minute. I took a little break because the prescription ran out and I had to get it. Blah 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 blah.
Sure.
It was the worst one that I had done. Like I got back in my car and I just wept because it was like, oh boy, this sucked. This one was way better, but the whole time the woman was talking to me. She was very clear, like very nice person. And she was very clearly doing I'm going to show you like an exquisite amount of care because I'm training this person. But obviously this isn't what it is every single time. But the tone that she was using was the tone that I use when Barley does well. When I ask her to do something.
Which feels like well, I'm just thinking about like, what if I did that at work and what would that signify to everyone around me? And I don't know if, I'm not sure I'd want someone else to witness that. It
was crazy. Now, was it the best one I've ever had? Was it the best session of laser that I've ever had? Did it hurt the least? Did I feel like I was actually doing a good job? Yes. All of these things.
Yeah.
But it was also, it was kind of weird. It was like the tone of it was kind of nuts.
You're doing so good.
John, literally that. As she's shooting my fucking face.
I would
with
leave.
The laser.
I would leave.
With
I would leave.
laser.
Like last time I got a tattoo, if Jess had gone, you're doing so good, I'm like, are you fucking okay? Are you okay? What are you talking about?
It's like, you're doing so well. You're doing so good right now. You're being really strong.
That's crazy.
You're so close. This is so good. And
you're so close.
Yeah,
you're
I was
so
like,
close.
As she's like making her way down
I'm
my
good.
face,
I'm good.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
But she had the weapon in her hand and I didn't. So
I did have a dentist do that, like a hygienist do that once, where she's like, "We're so close," and I'm like, just finish, honestly. Like, just finish.
She asked if I wanted to do my nostrils.
No.
And
the
first time someone asked me that, I was like, fuck no. But
like, I get why you would. But I want to be clear. I get why you would. But
the first time I said no, and then no one asked me again until today. And I will say, because she kind of put me in a headspace where everything I was doing was right, I said, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That was rough, huh? You're not supposed to have lasers in there.
No.
Is kind of what I think.
No.
She told me to take a deep breath as if that would have done something, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And then it was like someone had stabbed the inside of my nose with a bunch of little knives.
Real sensitive in there. Yeah.
But
the whole thing's pretty sensitive.
Yeah, but hopefully, I get like 2 hairs that come out sometimes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now, do I have the thingy that go in there to fix it?
Which is pretty easy.
Which is pretty easy and probably better for the human body.
Probably
to a fucking.
Laser that burns the thing.
A laser that burns the hair out.
Burns the hair out.
You gotta live.
Gotta live.
Yeah.
How long is? Have I asked this question without revealing too much about myself? How long does it take for the hair to fully kind of go back? Like, if you've had laser for a long time.
It depends on
because I kind of thought it was like permanent.
It is. So it depends on your hair texture and color. Okay. So, and your skin tone. So like for darker people, laser works less good because there is more melanin that the laser has to get through before it gets to the follicle. So for me, it actually will, like, if you were to go start getting your face done, like if you were to start shaving and getting your face done, you would be done faster than, and we started on the same day, you would probably be faster than me just because you're fair complexion than I am.
Let's just say that I did used to do laser and that grew back.
Yeah, it is. You have to do maintenance on it. So basically, it's like you
I did stop doing that because it was too expensive.
Yeah, you do it, and then you probably end up starting to do maintenance. Like I'm going every 4 weeks,
Right.
But your maintenance probably ends up at like every 6 or 7 weeks.
That makes sense.
And then it isn't forever, but if you keep doing the maintenance, then they stretch it out further and
I have to imagine the maintenance is less like.
I mean, they run over the same.
They run over the same place.
Bit.
Yeah, it's just kind of bad.
Because it isn't hair.
It I've had laser and I've had tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
The laser takes a lot less time.
Yeah.
But is, I think, a lot worse
than
getting a tattoo.
More.
It hurts way more.
I got a tattoo. I got a machine tattoo on my hand, and that hurt less than.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Than the face. Again.
Yeah. The laser kind of shocked me. I really like. Women are just so strong, you know.
Yeah.
Because I just went to a place where I think I was maybe, you know, I think men were maybe 5% of their clientele.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just everyone in there was just like, oh, it's great. And then they just kind of treated me like a cupcake every time. I was just kind of like,
It's not cool.
Yeah.
It fucking
tough.
blows, but it does work.
Yeah.
So that's good. They probably give a lot of people skin cancer on the way.
Really? Is that a thing?
I assume so, right?
Lasers?
Well, it's just light directly in your fucking skin. That's probably
not UV though, right?
Ain't all light is light, ain't it?
Speaking of skin, I've been seeing a dermatologist. Like, I'm just HIPAA violating myself today.
That's
okay.
fine. Exactly. It's fine.
It's Friday. It's HIPAA violating Friday. I've been seeing a dermatologist for the past few weeks, months, I would say, because I've had this thing on my foot.
Yes. It's still there.
It's still there, Nikki. It's still there, and I'll tell you why it's still there. Because they looked at it the first time and they were like, "I don't think it's cancer, so we're gonna freeze it." And I was like, "Okay." And then I went back 2 weeks later and they go, "I don't think it's cancer. We're gonna freeze it again."
Okay.
And then I went back a month later and they go, "It is smaller."
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. And they're
that
like,
wouldn't happen if it was cancer.
That wouldn't happen if it was cancer.
Yeah.
So they were like,
so it's very strong.
We're going to freeze it again.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went back last week or this past week. And I was kind of like, it's shit or get off the pot.
Yeah.
Let's get it off, or like, what are we doing? You know?
Yeah.
And she just looks at it again. She has her hands on her hips and she's looking at my gross foot and she's just like, yeah, we're going to freeze this one again. And I'm like, and I go, so it's not cancer, like, you're sure? And she's like, it's shrinking. So like, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but
there's gotta be a way to check, huh?
The $1 million question for me is like, is it good to just kind of punt like this if it is cancer? And she was just like, well, if it starts to like bleed or grow or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, but then we would have been doing this for 5 months.
Yeah.
And she was just like, all right, let's freeze it one more time. And I'm like, great. Well, what's happened in between the last time and this time is that most of the nerves have come back into my foot.
And it hurts.
And I was like, yo, like this one fucking hurts. Because like what they do is they just get the fucking... The can. Like, imagine one of those spray, air cans that you shake up real hard and it gets really cold. They just have one of those that's just always like that.
Yeah.
And then they get it real close and they basically just are trying to kill the whole layer of skin.
Whole thing. It's so fucking nuts.
It's controlled necrosis. It's weird. It's like
nuts.
Why is this an idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had a thing on the sole of my foot.
Yeah,
that was it like basically left a pock mark, and very clearly like I had walked outside barefoot and then didn't immediately wash my feet. So then I got some sort of thing. Yeah, and then they fixed it, they froze it, but they gave me this cream and ointment for a while, and that wasn't working. And then eventually they were like, okay, we're gonna have to freeze it. And it just is like someone is stabbing.
It hurts a lot.
Your skin.
Yeah.
Like it's horrible.
Yeah.
I hope it go away, John.
It did. I mean, it is shrinking and it is not doing any of the things like, and I keep looking at it. It's like, Yeah, like warts on your feet are just like they're
it's just
stubborn.
cosmetic. Yeah.
Because everything down there is stubborn. Like everything
Yeah.
that ever needs to heal down there is just stubborn.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. You could always take the foot off.
Could always take the foot off. I did. That was also really funny in my entire saga with the surgery and stuff. I did talk to my surgeon one day, like the first conversation I had with him, and he like got through explaining everything he could do to my foot, and I just go, "What if I just wanted you to amputate it?" And there's like a weird, and it's like I don't think he knew if it wasn't a joke, it wasn't a bit, it was kind of like my foot already had issues, and I'm like, I just don't know things. Like, would it be better to just give myself a prosthetic and like
move on,
whatever? Like, I just don't know. And it was a legitimate question, but there's this beat, like this long beat where he's processing it. And he goes, "Well, I wouldn't want to do that." And I was just like, okay. And he's like, and it's like the point he made is like so good, but it's like it's also just the most obvious thing. He's like, because that you can't change your mind on that one. And I'm like, Dr. Green,
Dr. Green, so real, Dr.
You're
Green.
So right about that.
That's so real.
I can't just go back to you and go, I've got buyer's remorse. Like I can't undo that.
To be so clear, you also can't have buyer's remorse about the aluminum rod in your leg. So
Nikki, you can. Yes. They say in 3 years I could get it removed if I wanted to. Now, would I?
For what?
I don't really know for what. The stuff in the ankle that they fused my ankle with, they say if you want to move your ankle again, we could take that stuff out in 5 years. And I was like, oh, word? And they go, but you'll have arthritis in your ankle for the rest of your life. And I was like,
so then I can't.
So then I can't. So then I can't. So then I can't. I'm good. I just like doctors are so funny. They're just like, yeah, no, we can take all that stuff out. You'll want to die, but we can take all of it out.
We can do it. They'll let us. They will let us.
They'll let us. They'll like your body would handle it. It's just when you wake up and you go on with your life, you'd rather be dead than actually do what we did. So like, I'm like.
So just let us know.
Just let us know, dude.
Put in your calendar. We'll send you a little flyer with a picture.
Pick up the phone. Just give us a call. We'll take it right out. Stupid.
Man.
Fucking Nintendo. I don't know.
Jimtendo Directy.
I fucking knew when they were like, it's 60 minutes long. I was like, well, you're putting some fucking bullshit in this one.
And they did.
You're putting some bullshit in this one.
This one was the first one in a while where I was like, you fuckers talk slow.
Yeah.
Wow, you talk slow.
Yeah. The whole time I was like, this could have been an email for like half the fucking things.
You talk so slow.
Yeah.
And again, the format of these has not changed since they started them.
No.
But the way that they will lob up the thing, show you the thing, and then tell you about the thing that you just saw.
Yes.
That second, the reiteration of the thing I just watched really got me this time in a way where I was like, oh boy, shut up.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You just showed me.
I just saw it. Yeah.
You just showed me. Mario's 40 years old.
Mario's 40 years old. He is not. Which is like, I think that's the funniest thing. Like, I don't want to be a pedant about it too much, but it's just like he's 40. It's like he's fucking not. Like, it's not. But they just mean Super Mario is 40. Yes. And so they're celebrating it by doing a bunch of shit. So the new Mario movie is called Super Mario Galaxy. There was a small trailer that they showed. Everyone's favorite guy, Chris Pratt, is back.
Man, they must be. Well, I guess maybe they actually don't care because the movie made so much fucking money.
They don't care. But they don't care. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit.
I was immediately reminded of me and Funkade watching the
best. Direct. It's so good.
I'll retweet it.
It's one of my favorite things.
But like, they just did it beat for beat again. Like just to remind you who was in the fucking movie, and I just couldn't get Funky and I's reactions
out of your head. Yeah, yeah.
Was so fucking funny. But
Yep.
there was something about it this second time where I was like, yeah. There was a resignation to it this time. There was no obviously because the movie was out already, but there was a resignation. There was a this is what it is.
That's what it is.
This is what it is.
That's what it is. And yeah, no, it's completely because we know now what their kind of interpretation of this whole thing is, and like it's not that interesting. So we just kind of know. But they were excited to queue that up, and of course they're gonna package something with it.
Wait, sorry. Who's Rosalina? Should we put our line in the sand right now?
I can't believe they didn't. I actually can't believe they didn't announce that.
Shocking to me because the movie comes out in
the spring.
March,
yeah,
which is soon for flicks.
Soon, yeah.
You kind of, if you're doing the thing, then I feel like you can say you just introduced everybody via JPEG last time. So you can introduce the Rosalina via JPEG. You called it Super Mario Galaxy. It's not a spoiler.
We know
she's going to be in the
She's going to be in it. Yeah. She's going to be in it. Oh, man. I've like immediately had bad thoughts. But I think, you know what? I think it's Ariana Grande.
I think it is. I do think it is Ariana Grande, and
because she can that's her voice. Like she can do that voice.
Her voice.
I was gonna say
the Universal deal.
I was gonna say Sydney Sweeney, but she doesn't have the voice for that.
She's not. She's also not princess brand safe.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, is what I would say.
I thought you were saying something crazy for a second.
What was like? What did you think?
I thought you said she's not pretty enough.
No, why
which I'm not. No. Less than the idea that Sydney Sweeney is not pretty, because I really don't give a shit about that. I just meant for a voice, a voice in a Mario movie. I thought you were saying that, and I was like, I don't know if that matters too much.
No.
She's got the Universal deal though. Ariana Grande does.
I
that makes
think
sense.
it's if it's a smaller part, I think it is Ari. If only because her tour starts in April. So the loop on it of we give Ariana Grande a song in the Mario movie, then she goes on tour to support the album. That makes a lot of sense. I think the dark horse is Sabrina Carpenter.
I was literally just thinking that because I was kind of like, who is like, because you said that, and I immediately went to like, fuck, what if it's Taylor Swift? And I was like, it's not going to be Taylor Swift. And then I was like, yeah, Sabrina Carpenter. That makes sense.
It's Sabrina Carpenter, or if they decide to go older,
Jack Black.
No, Emma Stone. Because where's she been?
What do you mean, where has she been? She's been in like 2 movies a year for the past, like, she's mostly, okay, no, well, you know what? I'll give you some credit here. She's been in Yorgos Lanthimos movies, which, like,
oh, yeah. So, like,
you don't know that. Nikki thinks Emma Stone hasn't been anything as La La Land. Oh, Poor Things. Okay, that was a Yorgos, so that was all right.
But I think it's gonna be Ari, if I had to.
Ariana Grande, I think, makes the most. It's the most synergistic one of just like, okay, we've seen her as a princess recently. Yeah, and she definitely has the voice.
She has the voice, and she has the acting. Like
she has the acting.
It feels safe. So unless they're gonna pick someone you don't know.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to get a bigger. You do have to get a bigger name for the sequel.
Yeah.
Than the ones that are in the first one.
The first one, yeah.
So,
but Sabrina's. I think she's kind of there.
I think so too.
She's close. Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know, but I think it's a. Do
you remember when she was on Girl Meets World, and then her little brother in the show, or the other girl's little brother in the show, was tested for autism, and when he said it out loud, Sabrina Carpenter was like, "No, and let's go tell them you don't have autism." Like, she was so fucking offended. It's one of my favorite clips of all time. Go look it up. Just Google Sabrina Carpenter autism and nothing else, and then see it'll probably come up. It's one of my favorite things I've ever seen in my life.
That's good.
I think that's right though.
What
I think that makes sense.
The other girl, what happened?
Rowan Atkinson. She was Mr.
Blanchard,
Bean.
the other one. Rowan Blanchard hasn't done anything.
Hasn't done anything. Topanga's in Dancing with the Stars this season. So
that's good.
That's good for her, right?
Wow, this girl looks different. What happened?
She was in
an episode of Poker Face.
Oh,
she was
really?
in Snowpiercer, the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
But hasn't really done anything. I think she must have gotten out, which fair.
Good for her. Good for her.
Good for her.
Oh, yeah. No, I see what you mean. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, huh? What are you talking about?
I see that. Yeah, so here's the thing is that Super Mario Galaxy is the movie, and of course they're going to re-release Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 in a remastered collection. And these fuckers, they're not actually going to make me pay for Mario Galaxy again because they're apparently splitting them up.
They're splitting them
according to the fine print. But they're going to package those two games in a $70 package in fucking what, October or something?
Yeah. Here's the thing that part didn't even make me mad. I felt and knew that was coming. Mm-hmm. Here's the part that pisses me off specifically. Mm-hmm. There's in the Super Mario Galaxy games, Rosalina has a book, right? And it tells the story of the plot of the video game. Yep. Okay.
They go through which let's be honest of the plot. Yeah. Generous.
Mario jump, Mario save,
Mario in Galaxy. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They went to crazy lengths to show you the scene where she opens this blank book.
Yeah.
In the video game. Man comes on the screen, who now who is I guess the president of Nintendo is the guy who directed the video game.
Yes.
And he goes, "We have great news. There are new pages in the book for you to discover." And I said, "Okay, cool." And then in the next breath, this man goes, "Also, we're making a physical version of the book. Mm-hmm. The new pages in the video game are not in that book."
That's correct.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean? You've done the Play Online Final Fantasy IX strategy guide of the fucking Super Mario Galaxy storybook. I'm going to flip to page 6. It's like, to find out how fucking fat this star got when you fed it the star bits, go to Super Mario Galaxy 2 on your Switch 2 and go to this galaxy and fucking throw the rabbit off the planet. Then you can see what happens. It's like, all right.
There's literally no reason for it.
No, there's not.
They are the ones that Dark Horse, who is publishing the book, I looked into it. Dark Horse is publishing the book. Mm-hmm. They'll spin that fucking factory up whenever you tell them. Mm-hmm. They're about to make more money than God off of this. Okay, you can tell them spin it up tomorrow, and they'll say, "You got it, champ."
Yep, light the fire.
We actually spun it up yesterday because we thought you were gonna come.
Yep.
The copy could have come late. Yeah, and they would have just been like, "Okay, well, the book will come out not more late. We'll rush it." Mm-hmm. Inexplicable to me that the new shit that they're putting in this video, new shit, quote unquote, what I'm sure is going to be 40 lines of additional text, is not in the physical version of the book that they're making.
It's crazy. It makes no sense.
Infuriating.
But yeah, that's coming out, and then we have Mario Tennis Fever as part of the.
That last one was bad.
The last one was not good. Aces, I did not enjoy. I did not enjoy Aces at all.
I think I'm proud of myself for this one because I bought Aces and I bought the golf one, and then I didn't like either of them. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I don't think they've got the sports ones anymore. I think they've lost the touch.
They lost it, and not to be again, this is your favorite video games podcast, and only about 1% of you actually like sports, as far as I can tell, and that's okay. We're gonna keep talking about them. But I swear to God that the further they get away from, I can't believe I'm about to say this, the fundamentals of the sports that they are actually trying to simulate, the less good these games are. Like Strikers is not a super complicated game, but it is a soccer game.
Yeah.
And you have to understand the principles of soccer to some extent to get it.
Yeah.
Mario Tennis for Nintendo 64, kind of same deal. It's just Virtua Tennis from Sega Dreamcast, but
Yeah,
like
except it's got Mario
you could got Mario, and it's like that was good. That was actually really solid. And I think if you just like get those Virtua Tennis games spun up and like look at all the cool mini games and shit in the career mode, and you're like, what? You can just go through this with Waluigi. You've got yourself a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I think when they play with too much bullshit, it gets far away. And also the bullshit isn't that interesting. They acted like the gimmick was interesting, and it's not interesting. It's just power-ups. It's like that's it.
All your and which I was like, I feel like the last one, which
they
is
did the same thing.
This is the thing that's so damning. It's like I couldn't
tell you
remember,
which is which.
And that's the thing. I couldn't remember what the gimmick in the last one was.
Correct.
And I was like, oh, that's bad then, because it's gonna be. And this one's going to be entirely forgettable. The only gimmick that I think was good recently in one of these sports games was in the golf one. You could do multiplayer, except it was live. So you hit the ball, and then everyone ran to the next. You run to your ball.
It's really
and
funny.
Hit each other, and that was great.
That was awesome.
But then the golf part of it was kind of
whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's weird. It feels insane to say it, but it's like if you don't understand. It's like they were like, well, it's just Mario shit. It doesn't really matter. It's like, well, no, then make something else then, I guess. Yeah. Like it doesn't really ring coherent to me to have this tennis game. And you're like, well, okay, you know what tennis is. Yeah. But really it's all about this like half-baked, we've seen it a million times power-up system. Yeah. And I just don't think it's that interesting.
It'll sell 1.5 million copies.
It'll probably sell a lot. Super Mario Wonder, which was like, honestly, the more I think about it, like one of their best first party games of the past decade. I feel like it's really, really, really solid. It's getting a Switch 2 version, but it's really only adding a bunch of multiplayer stuff that like kind of looks fun. I don't play the game for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not for me, but some of it looked kind of fun. So
the other thing that was confusing is that it does seem like there are actually single-player levels, but they didn't talk about them because after they introduced all of that stuff, they were like, and more stuff that we'll talk about later.
Yeah. So they might.
Why didn't you?
Because that's not coming out to the spring, which is like, which is odd because I'm like,
movie.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like that could have been queued up this year.
The order of operations of it doesn't particularly make any sense.
It doesn't really make sense. Like, obviously, I would have been like, well, wait, why are you waiting that long? If they had this Galaxy package not ready until the spring, like that would have also been weird. But like that synergy, but yeah.
They don't know where those are.
They don't know where they are. They find the pages. Like that synergy makes more sense than saying like, well, Wonder will be out around the time of the movie, and it's like, well, these two things aren't connected. Whatever. Yeah. But that's fine. Listen, none of that shit fucking matters.
Wait,
none of it fucking matters.
They're selling the talking flower though.
They are selling the talking flower.
I do want to talk about this because I do think it's actually legitimately interesting that they're selling objects again.
They have that was a multiple time thing brought up about. Yeah. Well, we haven't talked about the Yoshi game either, which we'll talk about too.
Yeah, but they're selling stuff again, which like, and by again, I mean like relative to their history of selling toys,
right?
Before they went into video games, and I do wonder how much of them opening. And again, if it was a regular company, you'd be able to ask somebody this. But like I do wonder how much of them going through all of this shit to open the museum. Yeah. And then seeing the people come into the museum. Yeah. And I'm sure they have the numbers and the data because it's a modern museum. They track all of it. Mm-hmm. How much people are interacting with the physical the physical stuff that they are making. Yes. How many people are like, damn, that was cool. Yeah. And if that has changed the way that they have decided to Because the toys, to be clear, they're making toys again, but the toys that they are making are weird.
Yeah.
Like the clock is weird. It is a toy and it's weird. The talking flower is a toy and it's weird.
And it's weird. And it'll just say shit.
Yeah,
it'll just say shit.
The Hallmark feature is that sometimes without you asking it, it will talk.
I kind of share your amusement and like pseudo delight that they're just making things again. Like I do think that's kind of cool. But the idea of there's something in my house that sometimes goes, "Hey, I'm a flower," or whatever. I'm like, I can't imagine something I want less than that.
Yeah. Does it know what time it is?
That's a really good question.
Does it know
my
what time
God,
it
that's
is?
a good question. Hey, someone's in the house at 3 a.m.
It's 3:18 a.m. Do you know where your kids are?
Just like loud sniffing noise. Smells like something's in the oven at 4 a.m. Like, whoa, what?
What are you talking about?
Dog shit in the house again.
I don't have a dog. What are you talking about?
PU, change the litter box. Did you know that baking soda and vinegar can get blood out of almost anything? It'd be really good.
I hope it knows what time it is.
I hope it knows the time it is.
So funny if it didn't, though.
Yeah, it would be. The fucking, oh my God. Just imagining getting one and just being like so happy I got it. Anne fucking hates it. I get in bed and I realize I've forgotten to turn it off for the night. And I have to get back up because it's going to say something at 2 a.m. and wake us both up. But I've got to go, I'm already in bed. I have to go turn off the flower.
Oh, man.
Terrible.
Yeah. Terrible.
There's a fucking Yoshi game. I don't even remember what it's called. What was it called? Yoshi in the Storyland?
Yoshi, the Mysterious Book.
Yeah. Oh, Yoshi in this Mysterious Book. This one, this presentation made me the angriest.
Yeah.
Because it's just another one of these kind of 2D Yoshis, which like is in a lot of ways they've decided that this is for Yoshi, which is kind of like baby's first platformer. Yes. It feels like it's just nothing super difficult or maybe that interesting. It's just kind of like explore a little bit, and it's really colorful. It's like I love the way these look. I always love that, but it's also just pretty unfulfilling for me most of the time. And this one felt like it had less in it than a lot of the other ones that they've made recently.
Yes. Yeah, I can't tell if it was just a really bad showing or if this one is just bare bones.
It's pretty bare bones. It's like Yoshi dives into the book and like kind of walks around and sees stuff. And then the stuff he sees goes into the book.
Anyway.
Okay.
Cool.
Yoshi, say what you see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I was waiting for like the other end to meet or something, and I'm like, and it just kind of didn't.
And maybe it's because it's a game for children.
Maybe it's just baby game, which is fine. Baby game, fine.
It might just be baby game, because Kirby not baby game anymore.
Kirby not baby game anymore. That's also true.
Because Kirby used to be baby game, but Kirby not baby game anymore. So I wonder if they've identified that as
kind of the
vector.
Yep. Kirby baby game, but no more. So now we need a new baby game as Yoshi.
Yeah, but it is very pretty.
Very pretty. These are very like Yoshi's Woolly World, gorgeous game.
Yeah.
Like these are really pretty games, and they've been pretty since the SNES. Like these Yoshi games have this incredibly lush storybook quality, and I love that they play with texture in each of these games in a different way. And I think they're gorgeous. It's some of the best kind of art direction, art design that Nintendo is doing right now. I just personally wish that these games were, I don't know, maybe a little bit more adult, maybe a little bit more interesting. I think it just goes down to like, I just don't know if these are for me anymore, and that's okay. But yeah, again, none of this shit fucking matters because they're bringing Virtual Boy to Nintendo Switch Online.
Man.
This is genuinely one of the weirdest things that they've ever done.
Like I said, they're making stuff again.
And I think it's kind of cool. Like, I don't think, like, I realized this afternoon that I don't think I'm going to get the Virtual Boy attachment. No. I don't think there's any real reason for me to do that. But it does, they will sell you a Virtual Boy attachment or a cardboard prototype that works the same way. You slot your Nintendo Switch inside it, and you're going to stick your fucking head in it and play it like the old Virtual Boy.
So, which is, again, delightful to me. Like,
yes.
it was a really fun reveal. That part was paced really well. Like the reveal of that we're making the object, because when the silhouette of the thing showed up, I was like, oh, it's a Virtual Boy, and then I was like, oh, cool, just the games are coming to the Switch Online, and I was like, that's kind of a whatever. And then they were like, no, we're making the object again too. I have 2 questions about it.
Yes, please.
Maybe it's actually just one question.
Okay.
The card critical to the Virtual Boy is that you put it on a desk and you put your face to it.
Put your face in it, yes.
The cardboard one does not have a stand.
No.
Okay?
No.
So in the direct, the man is hunched over the table, looking into the virtual direct.
Over. He looks so uncomfortable.
Deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Hunched over the table, looking into the thing, and on the other side, behind it, you can see him holding the...
Correct.
For the cardboard one, the Joy-Con are attached to the Switch.
So it's like
you're to hold it up to your face.
You're in a fucking up periscope situation in the bottom of a submarine, holding this thing to your face. Essentially, yes. Like, Nikki, yes, it is literally because I don't have, like, I can't do that. It is literally a device I cannot use. I cannot hold my hands up this for really any amount of time. But like, also a lot of people can't do that for a long time.
The Switch is heavy.
The Switch is heavy this time.
Like, to hold that high up, the Switch is heavy. It's delightful that they are doing it. It is just one of those things where it was like, well,
what are we doing?
Not everybody's going to spend $100 on this thing. Can we get 30 out of them?
Right. Yeah.
Also, that seemed to be so much cardboard for Labo.
So, and we didn't use all of it. No one bought Labo. We gotta get something out of this cardboard. Nikki, imagine if you will. This was a year before you were born. You were just an idea.
Okay.
You were just an idea floating in the ethos.
Okay.
In the ether. That's what I meant. Okay. You look down from the ether and you see a 10-year-old boy. And he goes to a Toys R Us with his mother, and he stands up from his little wheelchair, his little neon green wheelchair, and he sticks his face into a Virtual Boy, a thing that he has begged his mother to get. And he spends about, 5 minutes playing Wario Land for Virtual Boy. And then after the 5 minutes, he feels so sick, he thinks he's going to pass out.
Great.
And it's the first time in his life that he looked at his mother and said, I was wrong. I don't think I need this thing. And that's my experience. It's a Virtual Boy.
That's growth.
That's growth.
That's growth, right?
Legitimately growth.
Right
I did have this moment where I was just like, yeah, I don't actually, like, it's the first time I remember doing calculus about fun, where I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm actually enjoying this, and I don't think I want it. I think I actually I understand that there are kind of like give and take to the things that I receive in my life, and I just don't feel like my parents need to give that part to me. So that's good. I'm delighted this exists. Like, everyone's about to find out why this thing fucking failed.
I can't wait. I can't wait for somebody else to buy it so I can interact with it.
Yeah. Later. I mean, like, we'll see. Like, by the time this comes out, maybe I'll be like, sure, fine, fuck it, I'll drop the money on it. But like, yeah, I'm delighted that they did it. It's insane to me. And this got discontinued, by the way. This got discontinued. Okay, this is my favorite part. It got discontinued in Japan. Actually, no, I'm going to ask you. How long? It came out in July of 1995. When did it get discontinued in Japan?
Oh, like October.
Really close. December.
Yeah,
like, it was... Crazy.
It
was
didn't even
6
make
months.
it through Christmas.
No, it didn't even make it through Christmas. Now, in the US, they gave it a year, but it was only a year. It was August to August. So, nuts.
I'm looking at I think a lot of people are going to buy it just to have the object.
Sure.
Cuz a Virtual Boy on the Electronic Bay is like $150.
And it was $179.99 when it came out, which was the equivalent of like $320 or something.
A working one is $400.
Whoa.
Right now.
Wow.
So that market is got a crater. So that's cool.
Yep.
That's good.
It's really funny when Nintendo is just like, let's crater a market.
Yeah. Let's kill it for no reason. Let's
kill it. Let's just do it. Yeah, so that was the most surprising part of this Nintendo Direct, I think. Yeah. But also, Samus has a bike now.
Dude, that's fucking crazy, huh?
Yeah, they're really giving Metroid Prime 4 beyond the Tears of the Kingdom treatment in the sense that they're giving us little bits of it, and then kind of like right almost at the finish line, they go, "This game's a little bit different than you thought it was."
Yes, like at the end.
Like at the end, they're like, "No, this game's kind of big open world shit, and you're gonna be basically stopping in zones, doing Metroid shit in these zones that you're getting to by motorcycle, essentially." Which is not what I thought this game was.
The thing I wrote down is, who needs Halo?
Yeah, this feels like Metroid Infinite.
Yeah.
Like,
which is, I think, cool. Like, now, to be so clear, obviously this is a Switch 1 game running on a Switch 2. So does it look empty?
No.
When
it looks empty. It does not look good.
When she's on the bike in these open zones. Yeah, there's like it's brown on brown, and there's like 8 guys flying in the air, and she can kind of shoot them.
It's empty in a way where it's like I fire up Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. It's like, y'all work for the same company.
Yeah, you made
like
this one.
y'all
right?
You could go talk to
Monolith.
those people.
Call Monolith. And because they worked on that one. But I'm sure they're just happy to get this fucker out the door.
Yeah. Just push it out.
Everyone can shut the fuck up about it. Because folks, listen, you're not hearing about this woman for 10 years.
After this? No way.
After this one, unless this one is the best-selling game Nintendo's ever made, it won't be.
No, it won't be.
You're not hearing about this one for another like 10 years max, 5 years minimum, and then you're getting a 2D one. The Mercury Steam's going to make a sequel to Dread.
Yep.
And that's still there's no way that game has been greenlit yet.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I feel like they're going to wait to greenlight that
until
because Mercury Steam's working on something else.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
So I feel like they would wait until they can see if 4 goes well.
Yeah.
To do. Wait, you skipped some stuff.
I know I skipped it. We can go back. Yeah, what?
Popucom?
Yeah, okay. Tell me about Popucom.
That game looks cool.
Is that the third-person shooter match 3?
Yeah, the
third-person
color match 3 shooter.
Yep.
That looked cool. It was fun little combination of genres that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
It feels like it would be pretty rough to play by yourself.
Yeah.
But it seems like it could be a lot of fun in co-op.
If you're picking up stuff you missed, then why don't you just... What about Dinkum?
Brother, please.
No. Tell me about Dinkum.
It's on the list.
Nikki texted me and said, fucking Dinkum, can't wait.
Dinkum. Tamagotchi Life is coming in spring of 26, which looks great. But that means Animal Crossing isn't until 27.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't put 2 of those out in the same year.
This just looks like this looks like Animal Crossing with a sense of humor, which is basically what the first one was. So that's great.
I was talking to a normal person, by which I mean a person outside of the business.
Yes.
And the streets are saying that they want them to go back to a city style
Animal Crossing
of an experience in Animal Crossing. So I think that would be cool. Also,
I think that's I think that makes sense. I mean, the only real thing that they could do that they haven't done, I feel like, is some sort of like mountain village or something.
There's terrains that they could go to, like different biomes that they could do.
Yeah.
But
I feel like city is fun. That you could decorate things for different seasons.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think city
that
would be
cool.
good for that. Yeah.
You skipped over Hades 2?
No, Nikki, I didn't. I have a list right here.
I
have a list right here.
But your list isn't in the order of operations of the Direct.
That's fine, but I didn't skip Hades 2. We can talk about Hades 2 right now if you want to.
Okay, well, we'll talk about Hades 2 right now.
Okay. That's out really soon.
Man, that game looks good.
No, that game looks great. The animated, first of all, the animated short they made for it just kind of made me want to go like,
really cool.
Maybe you should just make an animated show.
Maybe you should just make a TV show
about Hades. That almost felt like they were shooting their shot to someone.
An FX animated show.
Oh, that'd go hard.
For Hades would
that'd be
go
so sick.
So crazy.
That'd be so sick.
It's Nintendo published, which I think is actually kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. It is a Switch console timed exclusive.
Yeah. So I would assume that it isn't coming out until, I would assume it's a 90-day, right? That feels.
Ooh, you think Nintendo would agree to a 90-day?
You think it's longer than 90 days?
They're
publishing
it. The idea that they would publish something and give them only 90 days is crazy to me.
That's true. In my notes, I have 90 days ? But that was before I knew it was published by them.
Yeah. Now, to be so clear, if you've already got the early access on Steam and like Steam Deck or whatever, like this, you're just getting this on September 25th. Yeah. So just to be clear, because for a nanosecond I was like, well, hold the fucking phone, but they just mean console only. Yeah, this is Nintendo, which is like, isn't this how that happened the first time? Didn't they come out for Nintendo Switch first?
It came out for Switch first, and I think it was Switch and PlayStation maybe first, and it took a million years to come out on Xbox, and then they put cross save in it.
I have it right here, Nikki. Okay.
Is that not right?
In real time, we were figuring out that Nintendo almost certainly did not give them a 90-day window, because Mac OS, Switch, and Windows, September 17th, 2020. PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, and Series X and S, August 13th, 2021. This was almost a year later.
So it's a year. It's got to be.
Which is kind of crazy.
Good for Supergiant, man.
They must have got a fucking check.
That's a yummy check. No, because it's gonna put the fucking, not to be crazy, it's gotta have the Nintendo logo at the front,
which is so sick.
That's so
sick. Yeah, that's awesome.
To have that vote of confidence, I think I'm sure feels
amazing.
Great. Yeah. I hope they get paid more. I'm sure, because that check seems like it would have been big. So I hope that money makes its way down.
Yeah,
the pipe.
But very excited for that. I mean, I think out of everything that was kind of announced or shown here, definitely the most excited about that. Like, and it's 13 days away from when we're recording this, which is amazing.
I haven't played it in 6 months. I think I have like 50 or 60 hours in the early access, and then I put it down because I was like in love with it. I know it is coming soon. I'll circle back. And I again don't like, as I've talked about before, I don't like holding the Steam Deck, so I will be just buying it again,
getting this on Switch,
starting it again on Switch.
The likelihood that I will also just buy it again on Switch is very high.
Yeah, really high. Yeah. How are they possibly doing another Direct for Air Riders?
I don't know.
How are they going to let this fucking man
talk
for another what is going to feel like 6 hours about a racing game that is exactly the same as the one that he released on the GameCube 20 years ago?
I think Sakurai seems fine. Like, he seems fine, but also like they've let him do too much. They've let him do too much, I fear.
It is when your friend who has a special interest that you don't care about talks for way too long is the relationship that I feel like Nintendo has with Sakurai, because the thing that his other special interests makes them so much money that they're like, please,
yes, you
can just like
you can have one, sure,
you can have one, but like when you're done,
you got to go back to the mines.
You got to get back in the fucking mines, dude.
Yep.
So I don't know.
He was so. I don't know if anyone remembers this because it's ages ago. He was so sick by the end of the Super Smash.
The last Smash, yeah.
He was so sick. He was so fucking tired. He was so. It was the most visibly like anxious, sick, and tired I think I've ever seen anyone at Nintendo allowed to say things into a camera.
He looks way better now.
He looks way better. So good for him. I'm really happy about that. But I think he knows that, which is honestly, like kind of a bummer when I think about it for more than a few minutes. He is either now, when he releases Kirby Air Riders, which is why he's delaying the fucking inevitable, I feel like. He is either going to be forced to retire or go make the biggest Smash Brothers game ever. Which like he just made the last one was massive. One. It was so big.
I think that is exactly it. I don't think there is an in between. He is either done after this one, and he will be like I'm a creative producer, like I'm on the outside looking in. I will be a guiding
I'm an advisor.
Trust
Mm-hmm.
Sora Inc. and the rest of the folks at Bandai Namco to make this video game. Or he's getting back in the fucking robot Shinji. Like that's it. Like
I think so. I think there's no in between.
There's no in between.
They're wiping down the seat right now.
Yeah. Getting it ready.
We're getting it ready. You have written Pokemon down here. I have.
Wait, we got please.
Okay.
They had the Nintendo Direct man say the words "advanced soap," and I had to stop the video because I was laughing so hard. Barley got concerned. Like I literally woke up, rolled out of bed, and hit play on this video. So imagine my surprise when they had the Nintendo Direct man say the words "advanced soap" into a microphone. Dead fucking deadpan. Popped me for Power Wash Simulator. Now we can talk about Pokemon.
Yeah, so there's a slice of life farming Pokemon game.
Yeah, the words I wrote down are: if I'm Dinkum, I'm pissed off by Pokopia.
I'm so pissed off by if I'm Dinkum, I'm getting a bottle of champagne and a note from Nintendo tomorrow. Like there's no way the people in Dinkum are sitting there going because what a fucking rope-a-dope. Dinkum. Right after the Mario's 40th. Yeah, Dinkum. You're slotted in right after Mario's 40th. They're like, oh my god, this is going to change Dinkum's entire trajectory. Dinkum, oh my god, Dinkum's going to be on the lips of every person in the world. And then it's like 10 minutes later, it's like, Pokemon's making the exact same fucking game. Are you kidding me? Pokemon Dinkum? They might as well have named it Pokemon Dinkum. It's insane.
It's the setup for this game is crazy. The first shot of this trailer, there's a Ditto in a cave. Why is it in the cave? How did it get there? It's the only one.
Cave?
And then it turns into a human girl.
A human.
Why does it know what a human girl
And by the way,
like?
well, hold on a second. I don't know if it does know what a human girl looks like because it's one of the weirdest, like complimentary. I have to be honest. I was struck by how weird the main character is. And I was like, well, I don't think that Ditto actually knows what a human person looks like.
The coolest thing about Ditto is that it gets everything right but the face.
Yes.
Every single time it transforms into another thing.
Yeah.
And it's only really in the anime that it does it because in the games, like it looks regular, but it's only in the anime. Whenever it transforms into a thing, it gets every single thing right, except for the face. So the idea that they've done a third-person farming sim where you have to look at the character's face all the fucking time, and the face is
wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong,
funny.
Which is really funny. It's really, really funny. But yeah, if I'm Dinkum, I'm fucking pissed. I'm really, really pissed.
This game is going to sell.
Oh,
crazy.
Like how insane is it that they just didn't do this before? It's like, we made just a cozy a cozy farming
we just
Pokemon.
Made a Dreamlight Valley.
Cool.
Which, like, I'm sure is probably about when they greenlit it. But, like, damn, shout out to Koji Tecmo.
Yeah.
Huh? Do you think they got the call? Koei Tecmo, sorry. Do you think they got the call, or do you think they called Nintendo?
They got the call. They got the call, right?
You say you say yes before you hear the rest of it, and you hang up.
Yeah. I don't know. If Koei Tecmo is over there going like,
Let me think about this.
Let's fucking wreck Dinkum's shop. Like, I don't think they're thinking about. I don't think they're thinking about that. You know, I just don't know. Really, I did think about it, Nikki, but like the more I think about it, I'm just like, Koei Tecmo making a fucking code like Dinkum has got to like Dinkum's I would. Dead. Hey Dinkum, if you're listening to me, Dinkum, anyone making Dinkum, come on the show next week. You have an open invitation to come on the show. We'll give you 30 minutes to talk about Dinkum. Yeah. We'll give you 30 minutes to talk about Dinkum.
I cannot imagine.
Can't imagine.
The thing is that they knew, and I will give Nintendo this. Yeah. Usually these long directs, there is a farming sim block where you lose all of them. You put, and that's
they
why
didn't do that this time. They didn't do that this time.
When we got it as early as we got it, I was like, cool. They picked one. Yeah, that's awesome. They've really grown. They picked They showed it the world, and then they sent it in the back and shot it in the back of the fucking.
They did. They were just like it's the fucking. They were the proudest goat in the T-Rex enclosure. Like, just imagine this fucking Dinkum sitting there going like, fuck yeah, I got all the plants I could ever fucking want. Oh my God, this is a bit. Doom.
And it's a fucking T-Rex with a ditto face.
It's yeah, a slightly wonk-eyed T-Rex just devours the goat in one bite.
Yeah, tough. This game is going to sell. I would not be surprised if this game outsold ZA. Like on the
I think on the whole, absolutely.
I think it will sell more
because it'll pull in people that like have either a lapsed or passing interest in Pokemon, because it's just like, all right, but it's like I can farm and stuff with these familiar to me buddies, and I don't have to fuck with any of the bullshit in that Pal World game. You know, it's like that's ideal. You know, so
that's gonna be cool.
Did any of the ZA stuff like do anything for you?
Again, I've said this before, but the Legends Arceus is my favorite one that they've ever made.
It's a good one.
It's the one where they were allowed to have ideas about mechanics.
Yep.
And kind of change the verbs that you use when you play a Pokemon game, and they're doing it again with this one, and in a way that I think is like, for a minute when they revealed this one, I was like, oh man, I kind of wish you made another one of the last one you made. Mm-hmm. But the idea that they could be using this series as an arm to try stuff, is kind of cool. Like as a prospect to me, they had I can say this because I didn't sign shit, but they had a preview event a couple of weeks ago, and the scuttlebutt is that the game's good.
Good, great.
So we'll see. Now, to be so clear, are the people who they sent to the
fucking Pokemon sickos who say that for everything?
Yes, they are. Yeah. But like, if I'm putting the pieces together,
it's probably good.
This one seems like it might have the juice. Yeah. It looks not great, but it looks fine, is what I'll say. It looks fine.
Again, it's like there's so many games that I could say, hey, this looks like it's 10 years old about, and I mean that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm. Not this
But for whatever reason, like every Pokemon game looks 10 years old, and I don't understand it. I just don't. It just doesn't make sense.
I don't get, and it very clearly is not because Game Freak, the company, doesn't know how to do it. It's because they only have 12 to 18 months to make a video game every single time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
which is nuts.
Yeah, it's a miracle that they come out every year, I guess.
At all. Yeah. Exactly.
Big congratulations to Kenneth Shepard. He's been banging the Mega Raichu drum for as long as I've known him, and he fucking got 2 of them. He got two of them. So I'm happy for him on that one.
Haven't seen him that excited in a long time.
Yeah. Donkey Kong DLC, they put a roguelite in it.
They put a fucking roguelite in it. Yeah. I'm mad that it's $20, but I will be checking it out.
$20 is too many. 15 would have been
too many.
Chef kiss.
15 would have been fine. $20 is a little annoying to me, but I will be checking it out because at first I was kind of mad about it, and then they just showed. Once they showed that you can get fossils and those basically add abilities that are kind of, Hades style, pick one of these 3 things, I was like, this is kind of delicious. The idea of just like doing a lot of destruction and finding the most optimized way to do that. It's like, I'll probably put a few hours into this. That sounds fun.
And then I also thought that it was just on that one island, but then they were like, no, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like, okay, you got me.
You did get me.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And it came out today. So like,
yep.
It kind of is. It's all the things.
Yep.
And then it was the horseshit block.
Horseshit block. Yeah. The one game I would probably pull out of that I thought we saw, I think the most that we had seen was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, which is
Dragon Quest face look like that.
What do you mean?
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, which one?
The red guy.
He's
wearing a red shirt, and he looks like a fucked up me. Yeah, I guess I'll just pull. Here, keep telling me about it because I am curious about it because it did look cool, but then they kept showing this fucking guy's face, and I was like, that can't be what they wanted.
Oh, the guy that looks like that. That looks like Chad, like Giga Chad.
Yes, that.
Yeah. The red guy. Yeah. I don't actually really know. I don't know why that man has like a defined chin and looks more gasified.
Nobody else has it.
No, he has such a defined nose.
From a different video game.
It looks like he's from a different video game. Yes, I actually don't know. I've never really played Dragon Quest VII. It was a PlayStation 1 game, and it was, if you can believe it, very long.
Here he is.
There. Go to our video version, youtube.com/@VGBs. You can watch this episode and all of our episodes, and you can see this man's face. He does look like a DreamWorks character. He looks like a Shrek.
He looks like the child version of the Prince.
Yes, 100%.
It's so shocking to me.
But this is a beefy it's not a remaster. It is beyond that. Yeah. It is something that I think is very interesting. I think I've wanted to play that game for a long time, and this feels like an interesting way to play it. So I was interested in that. Some stuff that like wouldn't surprise you. Persona 3 Reloaded, which I think we had already seen at some point. A bunch of other third-party games that we kind of already knew about. The ones that I think were a little surprising is that Resident Evil Requiem is going to come to Switch 2.
Yeah,
which I was a little
very good.
No, doesn't look good. But if you only have a Switch 2, then It'll run. So that's, and the same goes for Village and 7 Biohazard. I also don't think those will look as good, but they will look better than Requiem probably. And
I think like what you want if you're Nintendo is you want your big partners, your big third-party partners to be porting their games to this thing.
Yes.
So that they can then sell well, so that eventually they stop having to port them to the console. They are just made for it from the jump.
Yes.
And I think because Cyberpunk sold so well, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
The Star Wars Outlaws is consistently in the top 5 on the eShop right now.
Yep.
Which is surprising to me.
It's not that surprising to me because I think people do have a craving for these big beefy open world games on Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I also think again, and I said this when it was announced that Cyberpunk playing well enough on Nintendo Switch 2 is probably going to open the door for people to try these other things, even if they're not as optimized. And I don't even know if Outlaws is like as optimized as Cyberpunk
apparently
is
it's
for
a
that.
really, really good.
But it's good for what it is, as I understand it. So it's like, I think Witcher 3 on original Switch was an interesting bridge too far moment of like, isn't it cool that we did this? And it's like, it is.
It is, but
it is so not the ideal experience that I would really not recommend it to anybody.
Yeah.
But by the time Cyberpunk for Switch 2 rolled around, I was like, this is pretty good enough. Like, I think this is actually, you're getting the experience and it looks like you're running it on like kind of lowish settings on like a decent PC. Like, it's not bad. So yeah, it's going to open the door. But anyway, Outlaws is consistently in the top, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I agree.
Good for, like, I don't know. I feel like Nintendo has been searching for they have not had we are the place for third parties to go console ever since the Super Nintendo. It's been a minute.
The Wii, there was a lot of it was all bad. Yeah, like from a quantity perspective, Wii was an absolute was dynamite for Nintendo, but for quality, no.
Yeah.
No.
So that's cool.
Yeah. Well, it's tough, right? Because the mandate to almost every single third party maker is like, come to Wii, but you got to make it some bullshit.
Yeah, it's got to be weird.
It's got to be weird,
you
and
can
it's like
put a Madden game on here, but
it's got to be bullshit.
It's big head motion control the whole time, and
like
now
Tiger Woods. It's like, well, you got to swing.
Yeah.
All right.
And now they've graduated to it's just FIFA.
It's just
it just runs FIFA now.
It just runs FIFA now. Yeah, so this is a big 60-minute one. I don't know if I don't know. There was a lot in it. Some random. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, the release date on Metroid is December 4th.
December 4th, yes.
And then there was the Fire Emblem was the one last thing.
Fire Emblem was the one last thing. We could talk about that because I am not a Fire Emblem sicko, but this one looked pretty interesting to me. It's Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. And if you can believe it, it looks like Fire Emblem.
Yeah. I liked Three Houses. If you asked me anything that happened in that game,
nope.
I would be entirely unable to tell you.
There's a big, weird twist about halfway through, and that's about as much as I remember.
Oh, yeah. Yep. There is a big twist in the middle of that game.
Yep.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. It's cool when games do that.
Yeah.
I think.
So there is that. There is this one chick says this line that I thought was great, which is like, it's such a testament to what Fire Emblem is. And then you have to play Fire Emblem. But she said, "There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him won't satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die." So that's fucking metal, dude. That's a good line.
It's really good.
That's great. Sometimes it do be like that.
It fucking do be like that. It really does. But I think this one looks good. There are a lot of character designs in this one that people will just be going fucking ape shit for a long time, and they're just really good at that, and they know what they're doing deeply.
And
Three
when
Houses.
you finally see a black person in person, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be fucking huge for intelligence system. woman is gray.
It's like
You
I don't know what. I mean, it's like, how do you talk about this without also sounding racist? I don't understand it, but it's like, it really is like, ask any of them, just like draw me a black person, and it's
please.
just a putty person.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Literally all it feels like, and it's just like, it is an issue that is larger than video games.
It is
right, like it is
for sure.
It's a million and one things, but fundamentally, it is inexcusable for a million and one reasons, but chiefly that it's 2025.
Yep.
Like, it's too late now for them to not be able to do it right.
Yep.
And it literally is all they're doing is that they're designing the character assuming white skin. And then they say, well, we can't have them all be white or light skinned. So then they move the color palette over. But the engine it doesn't expect to have to display those colors. So the facial features are wrong, and then the people look gray. Like, the black people in this game look gray.
They look gray.
Which is just, I don't know how you look at that and say you're happy. Like, even from a creative perspective.
Yeah.
I don't know how you look at that and say you're happy.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. It's really interesting that the entire Hollywood machine has struggled with figuring out how to, like, shoot black people for film for a long time, unless you're a black director, and they're good at that. And photography has kind of been the same thing, and fashion has had struggles with this. And it's weird in a medium where you can just control things so unbelievably closely.
They still don't. You click.
It's really not folks, I know it's bigger than video games, I agree, but it's really not a bad place to start an illustration of, like, what racism is in terms of just like you can control everything, and yet it still doesn't work.
Ship this.
Yeah.
This is what you've decided is what you think we look like.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough.
Crazy.
But that's going to be another one of those, and the sickos are going to fucking love it, and it's going to sell a lot. And it looks like one of those. I mean, Nintendo's really good at figuring out when it's like, no, it's not time to, like, turn this thing up on its head. It's just time for another one for all the sickos out there. So,
how many copies do you think Fire Emblem 3 Houses sold? It is higher than I thought.
Sorry, I'm doing something stupid where I'm reading ahead of the reviews that we got for the podcast this week, because I had not checked them. There's a really funny one. How many do I think 3 Houses sold? 5 million?
4.1. The growth on this series is fucking nuts. Okay.
Yeah, because it used to be just niche, super niche, right?
Yeah, the Wii one.
Yes.
Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
Yes.
Sold 407,000 copies.
Damn.
Fire Emblem Awakening for the 3DS sold 2.3 million copies. And then they said, oh, fuck. We got to put another one out real fast. So 3 years later, they did Fates, and that was 3 million copies.
Yep.
3 Houses was 4.1. This game's going to sell 5 million copies.
Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like Fire Emblem has the not the penetration that Monster Hunter wants, because Monster Hunter,
there's penetration in Fire Emblem.
They show it all too. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just saying, like, Capcom overplayed their hands so much with Wilds, and Fire Emblem doesn't feel like it's doing that. It feels like it understands its own ramp up in a way that I'm like, yeah, it'll sell 5 million. Like, I totally agree with you. It'll keep going from there. What was the last one? The last one didn't do that well, I didn't think.
It didn't, but that wasn't a real one. The last one sold 1.6 million copies. Fire
What
Emblem Engage.
What do you mean it wasn't real? Because I think I felt that way, but I didn't play it. What was not real about it?
The battle system is different.
Is it?
Question
Fire
mark? Maybe not.
Engage. I didn't.
Oh,
think
it doesn't have the people stuff. So there's none of the.
Oh, it has no people
stuff. It's the mashup. It's a mashup, and it doesn't have any of the.
Oh yeah, it was a mashup, and it has on the social stuff because it was a mashup, basically, which is insane to say out loud. Because if you have a mashup and all the money in the world, you would make that a fucking dating sim too.
Which again,
probably.
It still sold.
It still sold a lot.
It still sold 1.6 million copies.
No.
And they mailed it in.
Incredible.
So yeah, that's nuts.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
Did you play anything this week?
I picked up No Man's Sky again.
Yeah.
And at the guidance of the folks in the Discord.
In the Discord, yeah.
They were like, just fucking put it on creative mode and go. And I said, okay. And you know what?
They're right.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. And I'm sure, like,
because you can just do everything right away, right?
If you haven't played the game, I actually do think starting at creative mode is confusing because
you got too much, right?
Yes, it doesn't really make any sense, the things that they're asking you to do, and you don't know why you're being asked to do it. But this is maybe literally the 6th or 7th time I've come back to this game.
Yeah.
So I got it. Like I understand what the things are, and I had never seen the end of the original quest. Line of that video game. I had never gotten to the end of it. So I just put it on creative, blasted my way through. That game is buggy in a way that I actually think is really endearing. Like it is so tied together by shoestring that like there are missions that the game will be like, okay, time to do the mission, and then you go to the thing and they're like,
I don't know.
You did the mission. And you're like, no, like, dude,
I'm here.
I'm looking at the guy that you've asked me to talk to. And then you have to go on the Reddit, and the Reddit's like, oh yeah, this has been broken since 2021. So what you're gonna want to do is
Sean Murray just keeps doing big expansions, building on top of the scaffolding, but not addressing the fact that the frog guy on this planet doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. The frog guy doesn't work. My favorite one, there's towards the end of the game, you have to talk to a representative of each of the three races to get like a big chunk of lore about their interactions with each other. Yeah. And the game is like, okay, go to do this. And I went to a system, and they were like, go to a Korvax, which is the robot people. Go to a Korvax system. So I went to a Korvax system, and they said, talk to a cartographer in the space station. So I go and I talk to him, and the guy is like, do you want to buy a map? And I said, my God, I think you're supposed to ask me actually something else. So then I left, and I went to a different Korvax system, and that guy was like, I got maps for you, though. Would you like to buy a map? So I went to the Reddit, and the Reddit was like, what you're going to want to do is go to the space anomaly, which is a big floating spaceship or a space station that you can summon at any time. It's the tower for the game, or the Destiny tower. And then you're going to want to go to the big teleporter in the back of the space station, and then you're going to want to go pick one of the Hello Games featured planets. You're going to want to pick any of those. It's going to take you so far out of onto a different side of the galaxy. The game is going to be like, how the fuck did you get here? Because that part, the teleportation bit of the game came so far after the main quest that the game is like, I don't know how you got out of here. Do you want to just, I don't know, we'll restart the entire mission, but based on where you are right now. And then that worked. And
that's so funny. Like, that's so funny.
Like, in a way that's like, was it kind of annoying? Yeah. Was it endearing? Are they stretching these ones and zeros in ways that they have not been asked to be stretched before? Yeah. The game runs like shit on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
It runs so poorly. The number of times I walk into a place and the game's like, 8 frames. 8. Just 8. Slideshow city. You walk up to a person, no textures. Just none. Just a player model, not a single texture to be seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like your spaceship will clip through the world sometimes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like the animals will not actually spawn. They'll herk and jerk around. Not in the way that they already herk and jerk around, but it's like sometimes you catch them. Mm-hmm. Like it looks like you turn around and they're like, oh shit.
They're like,
time to go. And then they like start their fucking animation.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But there's so much cool shit in that game that I didn't know. There's
so
like
much
electricity golems in this game.
Yeah.
I was exploring one planet and then they were like, hey, did you know there's a cool rock under the ground? And I said, word? So I started digging up the rock. And then I shot the rock and then they were like, I shouldn't have shot the rock because now there's like 4 huge electricity golems that are going to shoot the shit out of you. And I'm on creative mode so it doesn't do any damage. But like I was like, cool.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know these were in here. Like what a cool little treat. So now that I'm done with the main quest, I can start doing the other stuff. I got like the first bits of the Corvette mission, so I'm gonna crack into that this weekend, which is the most recent update.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's cool when there's a game that is so big that you can ignore parts of it. Like they make you do a lot of building stuff in the beginning of the game because that's what there was when they redid the main quest. And you kind of, for what, you know? Like it doesn't really make a difference. So yeah.
What's interesting is that like that's part of the game I appreciated is you're jumping from planet to planet, kind of in the natural progression that the game wants you to go in. And then I'll probably go out of the main core planets and explore some of the planets around it. And then every single time I find a planet that I think looks interesting, I'll build a house on it. Yeah. And I think that's like kind of fun. The problem with not doing that in creative mode is that you're not going to be able to do much with any of that until much later in the game. And in creative mode, you could basically like do the coolest stuff right away. Yeah. So I've not made the leap to take it off of the regular mode and into creative, but I'm thinking about it because I did put a good 40 hours into my last playthrough of it. And did not beat the main game. Like I'm just like kind of bebopping around doing other stuff. And yeah, when I go back to it, I can't decide if I want to do that or not, but I am going to go back to it.
The thing I will say is that it is like the creative mode does feel tacked on, which is to say that like it gives you, it isn't like Minecraft creative where you can just say, okay, here is a menu that I can go access where I can pick and pull everything. There is some stuff that even though I'm in creative, for example, you can build spaceships now, but creative mode doesn't actually give you
the stuff to do that.
Yeah. You still have to buy ships, which you can do as frequently as you want because you have unlimited money.
You have all money, yeah.
But you have to still buy the ships and then still, like, there are still mechanics. You still have to play the game in a way that I actually think is, like...
It was good.
It does feel tacked on, but it doesn't feel like I'm skipping every single part of it.
Because skipping wouldn't feel good. Like, you need... Like, creative mode shouldn't be frictionless, necessarily.
Yes. Yeah, there is still... Yeah, that's a great way to frame it. There is still friction that you have to interact with. And, yeah, the ways that the game doesn't account for the fact that you can be in creative mode are sometimes frustrating. Like, the way that the blueprint system works to build, like... If you wanted to build, like, you start out with, like, a wooden wall. But if you want to build a stone wall, you have to go onto the spaceship or into the computer and say, I want to unlock the stone wall. But you have to do that for every single iteration of stone object. And the game breaks when you do more than 2 in one go of the menu. So then it kicks you out. So then you have to talk to the person again. And then navigate to the menu to open the menu again, and then you get to unlock 2 more things, and it kicks you out, and then you do because it's like it does. I don't think it expects you to unlock all that shit. But creative mode's been in the game for a long time, so this feels like a you can fix this.
Yeah, feels fixable.
Yeah, the UI UX in it is it's rough. I will
It
say
is
it's
really
pretty
tough.
rough.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I found myself even after 40 hours being like, I don't yet have this totally
yeah, on
like
lock.
set to memory.
Hmm.
Essentially, I kind of have to go do it D-pad. Like
Yeah,
it's a lot. You could do a lot in
there's
that
a lot
game,
of
and so there's
buttons.
a lot to do.
Yeah.
And a lot of controls that you can map. So it's rough. It is rough. Um,
Did you play anything? Did you do a little more?
played a little bit more Silk Song, played a little more Bonanza, played a little more Tears of the Kingdom. Um, that old
Are you
ditty,
liking
Silk Song. It's a good one of those. It's a really good
yeah.
Metroidvania. There is a lot of just kind of charming little side characters, like the little bug that sings and hits the little bell is like a super popular meme at this point. But it's he's also really fucking cute, and it makes sense that it's famous because it's a really good character.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean it's good. It's it's a good one of those. I'm not deep enough into it to be like, well, this is the revelation that everyone says it is. I don't know if I'll get there,
Yeah.
but
And I will say I don't know if people think that.
some people do.
You
But
know?
I do feel like a lot of people are just like, well, one, I mean, we could get into this week, but I don't think we will because it's like we have a lot of stuff to Hive questions and things like that. But like the real conversation, the conversation last week was I think about the release date and just some of the
Hmm.
attitudes around that and some of the weird fucking discourse that people made about that. And this week it's mostly about like, wow, this game is actually so hard that it's bouncing. It seems like it's actually bouncing people who like the first one
Yeah, the
off of it a
target
little bit.
audience off.
Um, which like I have not yet gotten far enough to hit that kind of
Hmm.
friction. So it's really
And
interesting.
they
And of course,
patched it this
it
week.
patched it a little bit. They don't have like difficulty settings in it. But yeah, like even some people who I feel like I remember being very into the first one have said this one is hard in ways that the first one did not feel hard, and not only hard but like punitive is I think really what people are
Yeah, and
getting at.
my tolerance for a game
Punitive
that
is
is
tough.
like that is rough. Like yeah, just
Punitive's
hearing people
tough.
talk about it, like the boss run backs and
The
the
boss runbacks
item.
are hard. I think people
Yeah,
are right when they talk about because like you kind of learned this early on, but I do feel like people I, d- I think games can teach the player a clear lesson, and that lesson can still not hit. And I
yeah,
think FromSoft games have a little bit of that, and I definitely think Hollow Knight, like early on, it's clear in Hollow Knight and Silksong that your goal is to get hit the least
hmm,
and to not rush the thing that you're doing.
yeah,
That is how you play that game. Bloodborne is like no rush because if you're not aggressive,
yeah,
they'll get you into a hole and you won't be able to like we gave you a tool to be aggressive to like mitigate the fact that you're going to get hit. We gave you
right.
the tool. Like so use it. And still I think people didn't realize that myself included. Like I bounce off of these games all the time, but it's like but when I see people make that argument I go, "Okay, that makes a lot of sense."
Yeah,
Hollow Knight early on is like don't get hit because your healing mechanism requires you to basically stand still for 3 seconds, like three
yeah,
full seconds to like fully heal, or not even fully heal, but mostly heal. And the game is like, you need to fucking be careful. That is all you need to be worried about. If you don't
hmm,
get a hit in this pass, that's fine because you getting hit is the most important thing to avoid. And I think a lot of people just don't like playing the game that way,
yeah,
which is fair. And in a game that maybe cares about play style more than funneling their players into a certain way of doing something, you're maybe giving them tools earlier to play it the way that they want to play it. But like
right.
it feels like those things come later for a lot of people. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten far enough to like really speak to that super personally, but that's kind of what I've been reading. A lot of people having issues with, and some people don't have an issue with it at all. And they're like, "This is great. This is everything I wanted, and it's awesome." So,
Good for them.
Good for them.
I'll be having a good time in the video game Hades too.
As will I. Yeah, I started to play Metal Gear Solid Delta. Got through about 5 minutes of that for my PlayStation 5. Overheated and turned off. So I know I lost all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like waiting to figure out if my PlayStation is going to do that again.
Can you crack it open and blow in there?
Yeah, I did that more recently than I would like to admit. So I feel like there's maybe something else going on with it. So now, is it on its side at an angle it shouldn't be on, like at?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. It's not upright on its stand, which is kind of what they've said is the way it should be played. Yeah. Sony, I know. I get it.
Well, listen,
you gave me the
round.
Make it round.
Make it if you don't want to put it on its side, mine is on its side too. If you don't want to put it on its side, make it fucking round.
Yeah.
Make one side of it flat and the rest of it round.
Hey, Sony, the next one of these you make it fucking look good. Christ in heaven. This is still the stupidest piece of hardware I own.
I really do think they're going to pull that fucker back. I think the PlayStation
I do too.
So boring.
It's going to look like a fucking Dell laptop. It's going to be it's going to be crazy. Cuz I hate this thing so fucking much, but
you've seen a PS5 dev kit, right?
Yes.
I hadn't seen one until I was going through I had seen them, but I hadn't seen one in person until I went to the Digital Extremes office. That thing looks crazy.
Yeah.
But it also does look like a futuristic VCR.
Yeah, which is awesome.
If the home one looked like that,
yeah.
I think I would feel completely differently.
Yep.
About it. If you're at home, look up PS5 dev kit.
Yep.
If that thing was white and still looked like that, I think people would not. I think people would have fuck them up less because they would already be horizontal.
Yep.
And B, I think we wouldn't have had as much conversation about it as we did about how crazy it is that it looks like that. And
have you seen an eyesore? Have you seen the PS4 dev kit?
I'm sure I have, but I don't remember PS4.
Because you said VCR, and I'm like, well, the one that really looked like a VCR was the PS4 dev kit, which is like,
really does.
And you know what's so crazy, Nikki, is that when you were here visiting, I could have shown you one of these fuckers.
Wow.
Because I have one.
Wow.
Now, Sony, if you're listening to this, no, I don't
have one.
I don't have one. I don't have one. When I emailed you a few years ago and said, I don't know where it is, but I thought I sent it back to you. Oops. It's in a big locked. It is. You know what? Still under lock and key. So I did take care of it for you.
That's good. Good.
But I still have one of those. I should like see if it works.
I don't know what it would do.
I don't know what it would do either, but I should find out.
I was on when I worked on that Call of Duty. I was on Xbox, and the Xbox dev kit was just the Xbox one, which was great for indie developers because then if you bought an Xbox, then you had the dev kit. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the PS5 dev kit is ridiculous.
It's so crazy. I do think it should look like that though.
It should look like this.
I like it a lot
ridiculous.
more. I like it a lot more.
I actually hope they split the difference on the way that it looks.
Yeah, I do too.
Pizza in that bad boy.
You could put a whole slice of that's a fucking I almost said Tubi.
Yeah, it's a Tubi.
It's a Fubo.
It's a fucking Quibi, dude.
It's a fucking Quibi. Uni, that's what it is. Are you an Oni?
They're calling it a glomp.
They're selling glomps at Williams Sonoma for $800.
If I got Williams.
If
Sonoma.
.com.
Glomp.
Glomp?
GLOMP. Would you like to take a guess as to what? Holy shit, John. Okay, the first three. Can you give me
what shows up?
3 of the first 4 are for the same task.
Okay.
And you specifically do it every day.
Oh, what?
3 of the top 4 results. There are 199 search results for Glomp.
Yeah. Okay.
3 of the first 4 do this basically the same thing for a thing that you specifically do every single day.
I specifically do every day.
Maybe you don't anymore, but you used to.
Eat applesauce.
Coffee makers.
Oh, yeah, no, I make espresso every day.
Okay, the first one is for a product called the Fioranzo All Ground Pro Brew Filter Coffee Grinder.
Of course, they thought Glomp was Italian.
That thing costs $1,200.
Holy shit, that is crazy.
The next one is a Smeg coffee grinder that's $350. And then the fourth one is a Fellow Aiden Precision Coffee Maker, $400. The third one is an Uni stand mixer.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, an Uni stand mixer?
$800. $800. It is called the Uni Halo Pro Spiral Mixer. $800 for a stand mixer. If you have this in your house, I am going to rob you. If I walk into your house and you have this, as
Jamie Foxx doing, no, as Denzel Washington said, I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
I can't believe I just confused Jamie Foxx's impression.
He's in that interview, so it's fine.
That is him. That is okay.
Him.
I was like, there's so many good things from that interview. I forget how many good things are from that interview.
Denzel talking to Jamie Foxx.
God, so fucking funny.
Telling Jamie Foxx a story about Denzel stealing something.
And then later, Jamie Foxx did the "Get your fucking hands off me" too. Which was so funny. Fuck, that's a good interview. Go look that up.
I'm so glad he didn't really get that hurt in that. Well, I'm sure he actually really got hurt. But he got hurt like 2 years ago. And I was like, damn, that's going to be it for Jamie Foxx. But he's fine.
He's fine.
That's good.
He's fine. Honestly, this mixer pisses me off. Like, I don't want it. Like, no, this doesn't look good. This looks bad. What is this for? Lid on it. It's a lid. It is for a pizza chef. It is for dough specifically. Yeah. It seems like
there is a product called the Uni Stack that I'm looking at, which seems like maybe it might just be a nice glass Tupperware. That's Stack, and that's $25. It's on sale right now, $25.
God, it's crazy that you can just buy this thing. Again, we said it before. You can just buy a thing for $800, really less. You can get a 350 one. That just allows you to go up to 932 degrees in 15 minutes. Again, folks, it does not feel like you should be able to do that for $350. It's like if William Sonoma was like, what if here's a live grenade. It's $62. Like, it's just so crazy to me. I don't understand it.
What have you seen? Are you looking at the electric one?
No, I'm not looking at the electric one.
Fucks me up more. The electric one is more expensive. The electric one's $900.
$900.
Plug that fucker in to your regular wall.
It does. It's not right. Wall. It doesn't seem right.
And it doesn't seem 900 degrees off of electricity from your wall. Not even.
Like it says indoor, folks. I'm not putting something in my house that reaches 850 degrees. Well, I'm not putting that on my countertop, guys. There is a bald man in this video going, you can do this. No, you can't. No, you fucking can't. What are you talking about? Hi, my name is Christian Tapaniaho, who is the founder and co-CEO of Uni. Yep. Burn down your house with this Uni product. Unbelievable.
For a long time, we said, isn't it fucked up that we only have this hot thing out? Now we bring the hot thing in.
Hot thing in of the inn.
Of the inn.
Of the inn. Folks, if you go to vgbs.com/join, you can join the Hive. Please do so. It's one of the only ways you can support us directly. Other than just like handing us cash on the street, which you can also do. You're welcome to do it. We both welcome you to do that for us. But go to vgbs.com/join, join the Hive. You can go to our Hive category and our wonderful Discord, which is only available to Hive members, and you can ask us Hive questions. We have so many this week, I can almost guarantee you we'll not get to all of them, but let's start with one of my favorites, My Hero Zero, asking, hey, what's your process for making a grilled cheese sandwich?
Great. You want to start?
Sure. As always, it does kind of depend. But at this very moment, this is the grilled cheese sandwich that I want. Okay? I am taking 2 pieces of high quality white bread. Okay? And I am buttering both sides.
Okay.
With softened butter from my countertop. Mm-hmm. I am then putting 2 slices of American cheese in between those pieces of bread. And I'm slapping it.
Those slices of cheese. No. Okay, continue.
No, I'm not. Okay. So I am then putting that sandwich construction onto an already hot grill surface. And I am grilling it until it is caramelized on both sides, and that cheese is absolutely going to be melty the fuck. Now, that is what I want for a grilled cheese sandwich right now. I will get bougie with it. I will use different cheeses. I once made a grilled cheese with like a combo of like fresh Maz and provolone that really actually kind of fucked me up and as how good it was.
Yeah.
But I made that one specifically because I also made tomato soup, and that was a really good combo. Anyway, Nikki, what is your method?
Mine is exactly the same as yours, except the first piece of cheese goes down onto the bread.
Okay.
The second piece of cheese is taken out of this plastic condom wrapper that it lives in and torn up such that it covers the corners.
Okay.
The naked corners of the bread, because there's corners.
It won't fill the whole.
Not the same size.
You're correct. Yeah, you're correct.
But if this method allows you to close the gaps, the bread gaps in the thing, and then otherwise it is the exact same. I have a burger press that I wish honestly was weighted, but it isn't. But I will press once I've done the first side. I will flip and then use the burger press on the second side to squanch it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
I did buy one of those presses. It is heavy enough to like keep a steak flat, but it is not heavy enough to like kind of squish something.
Yeah, no, I think I just might need to get weights.
Yeah, weights.
I'm at the point of my life where I think I just need food weights.
Yeah. Lovic asks, apparently Riot got Polyphia to do the theme for 2XKO. It's pretty good. If you could commission any band to do the theme for VGBs, who would it be?
Who the fuck?
I don't know.
They're from Plano, John. You should know.
Polyphia is from Plano?
Yeah, they're from Plano. It's 4 guys. 4 guys and 2 of them are named Clay. What?
What? Progressive rock band from Plano, Texas. Are you fucking kidding me?
How do you not know? John seems exactly like the music that you like.
Wait, is it?
I don't know, maybe.
Sorry. Oh, you start with your answer, and I'm going to listen to one of their songs.
Bare Naked Ladies, I think, would be really fucking funny. We got the Bare Naked. We got BNL in here to do the theme song for this program. I think it would be fucking awesome. That's my final answer.
Okay, you know what? I had a couple of like I had a couple of thoughts when I read this question, and now I'm changing it. It is bare naked ladies, but they have to kick Ed Robertson out, and they have to bring Stephen Page back into the band.
Yeah.
So it needs to be
Sounds
Stephen
great.
Page's bare naked ladies, and then I will allow it.
Sounds great.
Sorry, Ed Robertson. I just don't know about you. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, he's got weird vibes.
I think you've got weird vibes. Hey, what kind of video game would video? Nope. Let's start that again. What kind of game would Video Game Bees the Game be? Asks Jason.
Great question. Is it a Mr. Mosquito like?
Maybe.
Like, do we want or are we trying to collect orbs? Like, what's like? I don't know. Or do we make a game that we wouldn't want to play? Like, is it like an East?
Like it's an East or like a Frostpunk real time strategy game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the bees are. You gotta like it's a real time strategy game with bees, and so it's like the most popular one of those ever made. But you and I fucking hate it.
Fucking.
I like that. I like that idea. Yeah, that's good. I didn't see that Dull Focus had changed his name in our Discord to Ball Chucks. It was just funny. What is because I was like, this is indie. What happened? No, Ball Chucks. What is the first professional sport to have an official MRE bucket? Which is it's a really funny question.
It is the NFL.
I think it's the NFL. It'd be fun to overthink it and play in this space, but I do think it's the NFL.
And they partner with whatever the leading MRE at home MRE is, and there's 32.
Yep.
There's just 32 different buckets.
32.
There's 32
and they're different
buckets,
flavors
and
for each team.
Yep. And because it makes it a fucking nightmare because nobody's making 32 MREs, like 32 MRE flavors. Well, Mountain House might, but like they are custom for
the
each
fucking
team.
Video series of allrecipes.com making and eating all 32 teams and that fucking Southern lady just kind of grinning through it the whole time.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd love that.
Yeah.
God, that'd be so good. Holy shit. Now, Jason asked, this is how fucked up and weird this week has been.
Uh-huh.
Jason asked a question, and I don't remember the context, and I feel like I should. So I'm just going to say it out loud.
Okay, just say the words.
If it's a bummer, we'll leave it, okay?
Okay, great.
Jason asks, are you sad about the horse dying?
Yeah, fucking the horse.
Which horse?
The horse from the Uma Musume, the one that everyone was buying the wheat for.
Oh,
the horse died.
Oh, it died.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a bummer because it did have colic, and it's probably because it ate weird shit, right?
Well, it was also 30. That's really old.
Oh, it was 30? I didn't know about that.
The horse was like 30 years old.
No,
that's exactly
listen. When dogs turn 20, you're force feeding them Hershey's chocolate because they've never had it, and they're like, "Fuck, this is awesome!" It's like fucking no rules, just right. You're on your way out.
Yeah, no, that horse was
that's fine. Am I sad? I'm sad when any horse dies, but
no,
you know.
For real. There's a oh, I wish I remembered what it was called. But I watched half of it, and then I said, I don't think I care about this horse that much. There is a 30 for 30 short about the horse. Because the horse was famous in Japan because it kept losing. It was really
so it's
bad
just really
at
bad
racing.
at racing. That's awesome.
Everyone in Japan loved it.
Yeah.
Because it was,
that's really endearing. Yeah.
Because it was awesome.
That's amazing.
So you can Google horse 30 for 30. And then I'm
horse
sure it'll
30
come
for
up.
30. It'll come up. This is a great question. Great questions this week, folks. Fonk asks, when you buy indie games from the digital store, do you buy a single game or do you buy more? So the options here are I buy each game individually, I buy multiple titles at once, or I wait until I've got a solid bag's worth before I purchase.
I see. I used to, when I was at Fanbyte and we had the expense,
Yes.
the budget.
That was such a fun bags full job.
Like really, I was like, it doesn't fucking matter. Dude.
Yeah, that was supermarket sweep. That was supermarket sweep, baby. Yeah.
And then for a little bit, I would get them up to up to $60 at a per go. So if I could find 3 games and package them together up to $60, then I would do that. And then it was like, it's 3 for 1. And now I just buy them as I go.
I'll say it is the rarest for me to just buy one indie game at a time. I usually am going, I definitely want this, and then I immediately remember there was something else on my radar, and while I'm here, quote unquote here, it's long trek to Steam. I usually put that in the cart at the same time. I'm exactly the same way as you are. The bag's worth. Absolutely how I used to do it at Fanbyte when we had just a fucking... And I would go beyond the expense report and just like, okay, like that's just icing on the cake at that point. So, I just used to do bags worth. That's a great question. Font got another good one in. Do you think that Ray Romano ever calls his wife Deborah? 100%.
Yeah.
Deborah.
My name is Alex. Please.
Deborah. My Hero Zero asked, did Among Us finally fall out of the cultural zeitgeist? That's kind of an interesting question.
I don't think so. I think people are still playing Among Us. Also, the TV show comes out this year, right? I just think it's I think it's a lull, but I think a lot of people are still playing Among Us.
I think you, My Hero Zero, and me. I'm not just saying you, but I think generally the people in the Discord, I'm not going to speak for everyone, I think it's fallen out of our orbit a bit of people our age and kind of doing the things that we do and we play it together. Like, I don't think we're doing that a lot, but I do think a lot of people are still playing this game.
There are right now 7,000 people playing the game on Steam.
That's not that many.
It's not that many.
That's not that many.
And obviously the peak was August 2020, right? Where there were at one point.
Yeah, see,
438,000.
I think My Hero Zero is kind of on to something.
You might be right.
Yeah, I think it's
But they've made
so
money,
much. They made their money,
right?
100%.
And now they're publishing stuff.
They've spun out another business, and they're also working on stuff internally. So it's like, yeah. But that's not what you were asking. You weren't asking is Innersloth in trouble, as we know that they're not. But Among Us might have fallen a little bit out of it. Yeah,
there are.
They did a 3D one, right?
And would you like to guess how many people are playing that right now?
3,000.
138. So maybe, you know what, My Hero Zero?
Wow, that's...
Among Us might be over. There's 12 people playing it in VR on Steam right now. 12. They're all in the same lobby. So maybe Among Us has fallen off. Which, again, I cannot stress enough, is fine.
Yeah, no. Again, okay. No one is saying that. And my face is not to be like, I'm gonna email them and are y'all okay? Like, it's not. They're obviously fine. I know internally from them they are fine.
They're Gucci.
But I guess I didn't really realize that fall off is pretty big.
Yeah, pretty big.
That's interesting.
But also, I mean, again, there were 500,000 people playing the video game at the same time. In August of 2020. That was made in Flash.
Valerie B asked a question I'm not going to ask on the show, but thank you so much for playing. You know what you asked, and nope, it's all right. We're just going to ollie over it. We're going to ollie over it. I responded to it in the thing, so you can go back and look. It's just under the did Among Us fall out of the cultural zeitgeist. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Real. Yeah. Real.
Not answering that one, but thank you for asking the question. We do appreciate you asking.
We thank you for the engagement.
Yes. Jason asked, did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen?
Next question.
Okay. Thank you so much. Baby. How is VGB's using AI to increase your efficiency? Asks Slovik.
I mean, I haven't thought of an original word this whole 2 hours. That was all. This is all been chat. I've been reading off the screen. So, if you like it,
yeah,
I think this is one of our best ones in a while.
It's one of our best. Yeah, it is.
And it was all Chad.
It's all Chad. Shifty McFargus asks, peanut or regular M&M?
Peanut.
Peanut. We both agree. Dull Focus asking a crucial question. Is it wassail season yet? Nope.
No.
Not yet. So to me, it is you're starting to make pots of hearty food for football weekend, but it is not wassail season.
Week 6.
I think Nikki's right. I think by week 6 that'll be it. Oh, I missed this one, Valerie B. Fuck. This is crazy. My grandparents used to make me de-string bananas and chew each piece of cereal 20 times before swallowing it. What's the Now, Valerie B, that's really close to Bean Dad level of like, are you okay? but what's the most insane thing your family did / does? Like, I don't have anything that nuts, Valerie. I gotta be honest. Like, that's wild.
That's funny like that.
That's true.
Cool,
that isn't
chill.
Yeah.
Talking about on a video game podcast.
Sure. That's great. Yeah. No, because crucially, Nikki and I both have the insane things we could say, but they're not fun.
I'm trying to think of
we couldn't say them in the audience of a McElroy live show. So we won't say them here.
Here's one. My grandma at her house had a dishwasher.
Yeah.
And we were not allowed to use the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Because my grandma, quote, didn't know how to use it. Which
okay. Yeah.
Is annoying on like a Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Sure.
And the result was that she would be in the kitchen bitching and moaning.
Yes.
About having to do the dishes standing 2.5 feet away from the machine that God invented to wash the dishes.
Yep.
So that's mine. I hope that's a sufficient answer.
No, that's good. My grandmother on my dad's side, quote, switched to white pepper because she read it was healthier than black pepper.
Great. That's excellent. That's excellent. That's so good. That's so good. Wrong and racist.
Somehow. So so I was a little bit older when I realized that like seasoning my eggs in the morning didn't have to taste like that. Like I like white pepper, but it's different. It's a little bit different than black pepper. And also my mom is just kind of a control freak generally, but also when it comes to the speed at which she eats. So she will eat much more slowly than everyone else, and then just kind of make you sit there for the hour while she finishes eating. It's kind of wild. Like their dinners last a long time because she eats real slow.
I thought that talking while eating was fake and that they only did it on TV.
Oh no.
Because like my family didn't. It was not a conversation.
You're quiet
time.
While you're eating.
It was eat and then go away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that people did that until I went to someone's house and then for dinner for the first time, and I was like,
"They're like
talking
quite
a bit."
Yeah, you're talking a lot. What's going on? What's your What's your 5th favorite game of the year?
5th favorite game of the year. I don't even know what maybe Avowed. fifth favorite game of the year. Maybe Sword of the Sea right now.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little high by the end of the year, but right now I think it is. That probably, if I were to do the math, seems like it might be 5. No Man's Sky might be 5.
I think my fifth favorite right now is probably Despelote.
Yeah. I need to play that.
It's good. It's quick.
There's 2 games that I have played that I can't talk about yet because the embargo's not up.
Mm-hmm.
That are locks for the midfield this year.
Nice.
They're midfield locks, which I think is delightful.
Love that. I love a midfield lock. Papa Bear Zach asks, great question. Don't know if I got a good answer, but great question. What's the NFL 2025 Week 1 Baltimore Ravens 40, Buffalo Bills 41 of video games?
Oh, it's Overwatch to Overwatch 2. As in they had it. And they
Okay, so you're saying from the Baltimore Ravens perspective,
correct,
that's what it was.
Yes.
That's great. Actually, that's a really good interpretation of that question and correct. So I'm not even going to offer you a better answer than that because I think that's it.
Nobody was questioning whether or not it was a thing that we needed to think about at all.
Yep.
Started losing it for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason, and then quickly it all fell apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was over.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't think there has been maybe No Man's Sky from the perspective of the Bills. Mm-hmm. If you like the totality of No Man's Sky, there are not very many victories from the jaws of defeat stories in video games. Usually it is the other way.
It's the other way around. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy 14. It's like No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14 is even a hedge because it's like Square was going to be fine without saving that game.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like,
but
if they skipped it and then came back a couple of years later with a different one,
it probably would have been okay. Yeah. Don't focus. What makes a good reading nook for you?
Soft, easy to control temperature, light that you can immediately modify. Like it needs to be modifiable in brightness. Mm-hmm. Space for dog to be next for dog. To.
That's great. That's really good.
Table for snack and beverage.
Yeah.
You need to basically, like, once you lock into the Nook, you need to be able to access all the things that you could possibly want, except for pissing and shitting, from that location. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But if you want a bedpan in your reading Nook, I guess nobody's stopping you.
No one's going to stop you. We won't ask any questions about it. If we see your piss chamber in your Nook, we won't say anything about it. We'll just skip right over it. It's no big deal. Yeah, I agree with all that. If I read, I'd have a better answer. But I'm just a piece of shit.
I haven't read in a minute, but I'm still working my way through Masquerade, which is
you're doing better than I am.
A really cool little bit of short fiction.
Cam asks, what's a band you keep trying to get into but can't? Mine is Coheed and Cambria. Just had to say that, huh? Wow.
I don't think I do that anymore.
I don't think I really do that either.
If it ain't for me, then I'm kind of out.
You know what's funny is that for a long time that answer was Radiohead until I did get really into Radiohead.
Yeah, and then it worked. Yeah.
And then it worked. So I don't think I have a good recent one. All right. Let's see here. We're going to skip a few.
News, Sean. There's a
What's that?
New Ed Sheeran album came out today.
Oh. That's honestly devastating to hear. I really I can't fucking deal with Ed Sheeran. I fucking can't. I really don't like Ed Sheeran. I never tried to get into Ed Sheeran, but that's certainly a fucking quote unquote band I can't get into.
Do you want another? Okay, fine. Do you want some other good news?
Sure.
There's a brand new 21 Pilots album today, John.
If Celebrity Deathmatch was still on, We would get such a sick 21 Savage and 21 Pilots
Dude,
episode.
That would be awesome.
That would be really
fun. Sick.
Johnny Rackham asking, what video game soundtrack would you listen to psych yourself up for a death match with John Moxley? Folks, there's no video game music that could prepare me for John Moxley stabbing me in the fucking forehead with a fork. There's nothing that could prepare me for that.
Not possible. Yeah, not possible. Maybe just like the Tetris A.
Yep. Ding 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 ding. Mine would be like Man with a Machine Gun from Final Fantasy VIII, something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that's good. Electric Gauntlet asking, was there a specific person in your life who got really into a certain sport which made you get into that sport?
Yeah, John Warren in wrestling.
Hell yeah. What a great answer. Niki and the WNBA.
See?
I mean, I think yeah.
Us holding hands.
Holding hands.
You ever heard of sports?
You ever heard of sports? Yeah. That's about right. Beer Dragon asks, what's wrong with video games?
Nothing. I think it's perfect, actually, and I don't think anything's kind of wrong.
There's nothing. Dylan asks, video games or video games?
It's 2 words.
Yep, it's 2 words. Totally agree. Have you ever recorded a podcast? Hi, asks Jason.
Yeah, bud. Yeah. What? Have you ever heard of the coronavirus pandemic of 2020?
Oh, God, yeah. Actually, I was trying to think of the last time I've done that, and it probably was almost certainly during the pandemic. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was showing up to podcasts like a little.
You were pretty
sometimes.
Lit. Yeah.
Nice.
You were. You know what? That's really funny. It's been a minute since you've done that.
Yeah.
And you used to. That's true.
It was nice. I thought it was nice.
It was nice. Also, we were making so many of them all the time. It's
and that's why. It was like we sometimes would start a podcast at like 5 p.m.
I know. It's fucking
I'd be
crazy.
Like, I'm off.
I'm off. I totally agree. Yeah.
I'm starting Trucking Tuesday at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fucking great. Of course you're getting
I'm
high.
a beer and a half in already.
Yeah. Yep. Is there anyone in wrestling that has a breath move? Asks Dull Focus. You mean like fire breath or like poison? There's poison breath.
Their breath. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that what you're asking? John, are you still casting that virtual football league? Asks Abyssal Dition. Sometimes, yes. I was doing their new league, which is actually a modded Madden 20 instead of the NFL 2K4 thing that they were doing. And I recalled a few games. I've called my last game with them, like, I want to say like 3 weeks ago. I'm taking a break because I could tell you everything I'm doing right now, but it would annoy me. So it's just like, it's just too much for me right now.
Yeah.
Very busy. Okay. We've got just a couple more. Jason asking, have you played Donut County? Jason, I watched Donut County get made.
Wow.
I was sitting in Glitch City watching that game get made by Ben Esposito. Yes, I played Donut County. It's great.
That was so mean. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm not ever really that mean, but it just kind of, you opened the door. I think that's maybe the meanest thing I've ever said to you, and I'm so sorry.
I think the funniest thing is how it's so true. It's like I remember sitting, like, no, really, if I told you about it, it's like I'm looking over Ben Esposito's shoulder and he's making Donut County, and I'm sitting across from Brendan Chung, who is like talking about modding the Doom 3 engine to make all this cool shit. And boy, what happened to you is fucking right. God, that's so fucking funny.
Good,
great game, and it's on mobile. Like it's you could it's awesome. It's a good game. Fuck, that's funny. Chihuahua Pugs asks, do you like to play games in early access or do you prefer to wait for 1.0? I think both of us have the same answer of like, we'll try shit early, but then we go, like really, let's just wait for the real thing to be
Which
out.
is, and how far I will get before I decide to pull the trigger and wait until they say they're done depends. But like for Hades 2, I didn't do the EA for Hades because Nier kept saying, hey, have you heard of this video game called Hades? And every other person on staff said,
yeah.
What are you fucking talking about?
What are you talking about?
This game's nothing.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to be wrong a second time on that. So then I got it on Hades 2. And then I was like, oh, yeah, no, this is everything I want it to be and more. And also, I've put in however much time I've put in. And now it's time for me to be done with it until it's complete.
Which makes sense. We only have a couple left. Symbiosis asks, should I dash my hopes for Metroid Prime 2 or 3 and play it, or just play it elsewhere?
That's weird, huh?
What?
That they didn't do a collection of those, like put those two together. If the game comes out in December, then they could put it in the, like, in the Pokemon
they could do
circles aren't the same
October. They're not the same.
Yeah. Like, that feels odd. Just play it on...
Just play it. Just emulate it. Yeah, just put it on Dolphin.
You don't need to spend $60 on...
No, it's good.
A GameCube game and a Wii game.
MC Benji asks, can people tell what kind of music you're listening to by looking at you while you wear headphones?
It's a really good question.
It's really funny.
I think so. I catch myself like when I was in Trader Joe's this afternoon, early this afternoon, and I think if a person looked at me for long enough, they could probably lip read what I was listening to.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I do that too. I mouth what I'm, or sometimes I'll fucking sing when I'm listening to, which is annoying. Good. But for the most part, maybe not. But sometimes yes. I think sometimes yes.
Also, I think a little bit of singing in the grocery store is fine because you have. To You have to be the person in the grocery store that when they get in their car and go home, they say there was someone singing in the grocery store. We have to be able to provide these.
We
stories.
do.
That's emergent gameplay.
That's emergent gameplay. It's you're right. Lovic asks, John, are you still playing Marvel Snap? And if so, how do you feel about them nerfing all the tech cards yesterday? Boy, Lovic, I got way back on the fucking Marvel Snap wagon about 6 weeks ago, but everyone here, please pat me on the back. I have not spent a single red fucking cent on that game. Thank you, awesome. Everyone. I have set. Immediately realized that wasn't true because I did buy the premium battle pass, but that's just the monthly fee.
I think that's fine.
That's the monthly fee.
It isn't the letter of the law.
No,
but I
know
that's fine.
I also agree. I've not spent a red cent outside of that, which was my problem before.
Yeah.
I am surprised that they nerfed it. So they nerfed a lot of cards, including Shang-Chi, which was a really powerful defensive card, which would basically allow you to, if you're smart, play it at the end of the game when your high value cards are there, and it kills everything that is 10 power or higher on the side you play it. And they just decided to basically be like, no, it's only going to kill one of them, and now it's an even weaker power card. So it's like... It's a really not a very useful defensive card anymore. And then there's others that I noticed that they nerfed, but I was surprised, but they called it an experiment, which leads me to believe that they're going to do this for like 2 weeks and then probably dial it back, or at least dial back part of it. But I actually really like the game right now. They're making it a little bit easier to get cards you don't have. Without paying for them, which I think is good. That was their biggest problem, is that they were making it really tough to not spend money to get some of the new cards. And now it's like the economy of time isn't great, but it's better than it was before. So I am back to that game. I'm enjoying it a lot. There are a couple of new cards and card types I'm really enjoying. I have a deck right now that kind of fucking owns with Vision. and some other cards that are kind of new. So yeah, I'm enjoying that game a lot. It's a lot of fun. Don't know why I didn't talk about it when we talked about the games that we were playing, but
That's
I just
okay.
talked about
Well,
it
you did
now.
right now.
And I think that's gonna be where we leave it because I have to go. Maybe it's not my business to share this, but I'm going to go have dinner with Natalie and Andrea.
Wow.
So it's part of that. We're gonna basically have a 99 potions episode at a Mexican restaurant and not record
just
it
for you.
Yep, just for us, which is the best kind of podcast. Nikki, do you have anything to plug? I am going to read reviews, but I'm asking for your plugs first.
No, I was going to ask if you were doing Woo Hit today, but no.
I'm not. I may do it. I may do it tomorrow or Sunday.
Okay, cool.
Just let me know. Let me know what works for you.
Since you're not doing it tonight, patrons and Hive members, I will be doing. Wait.
From Day Night Fuser? Now listen, they're not going to know. This would have been probably.
So I did
probably not going to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we usually do this on Thursday, but today is Friday.
Yeah.
So, Friday Night Frimber was yesterday, and you can't watch it. It's so much. It's so fucking annoying. Every time I have to go into the Twitch backend and say, unmute it, and I have to file the fucking. It's too fucking much. Watch it live.
Dumb. Watch it live. Yeah, watch it live. That's how I feel about Woo Hit at this point. It's like we're doing so much that they're muting. I'm like, I don't want to do that surgery.
It's annoying.
We have, I'll plug something real quick. We actually shipped out our first glider units, which is so crazy. It's like kind of just caught up with me today, which was cool. But yeah, we've shipped our first, I think like 50 orders of that as of today, which is very cool.
That's crazy.
And you can pre-order yours right now by going to feetlegal.com, and your order will ship out at some point in the fall, which is so cool. Thanks for everyone who supported us. That's so awesome. We have 3 new reviews. 3, Nikki. It's fucking crazy. Number 1 from I Already Ordered a Pizza. 5 stars, says, special show, which I put up there with Remap in terms of doing something you hardly see in the space, where John and Nikki take a broad look and can view things critically without veering into tediousness and cynicism. Keep on
we didn't
buzzing.
talk about McDonald's for 15 minutes, even a little bit today.
We did talk
just
about
like Remap.
Just like Remap. Just like They talk about like fucking HOAs and shit, so it's like, it's fine.
They own houses.
Yeah. Maybe she
That's
forgot.
Very kind, thank you.
Yes, that is very kind. Thanks. Maybe she forgot. Says, I've listened to 130 plus hours of VGB's podcast. I regret nothing except that's nuts. Thank you. Except for taking this long to leave a review. Anyway, why are you still reading this? Just go hit play. Thank you so much. And then we also have Review Man 0, which, like, if you're going to get a review from someone, you want it to be Review Man 0. Says, VGB's is hosted. This is so fucking funny. VGB's is hosted by John Warren, a sweet man who agrees with everything the other people on the podcast say, unless they say Donkey Kong Country has good graphics. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of the show. Go to vgbs.com/join and join the Hive. We will see you again next week. And until next time, keep on buzzing.